The testosterone high today. Testosterone, whatever the f it
is. Game Day Men's Health, bro. Game Day Men's Health. GameDay.dumbzone.com, I should say. 12 area locations.
Oh,
can
yes.
we do that?
Yes, we definitely can. Approve.
10% off TRT for life. If you mention you heard about Game Day Men's Health on the Dumb Zone.
That's right. Go in there and get your T checked. Maybe you don't need any help. Maybe you do. They'll give you 10% off for life. If you do, there's a number of other things they can help you with. Weight loss. Maybe you're losing your hair. But the main thing is you're just not feeling like yourself.
A little limpy.
Yeah, you just feel like a wuss when you're trying to play with your kids and they're running around. No longer for me, Dan. That's the best thing, is just feeling like I can actually get all the things done that I want to get done, enjoy life. And I have Game Day Men's Health to thank for that. Like Dan said, 12 clinics in DFW. Stop into any one of them for peptides, for TRT, for just getting yourself feeling right. It's Game Day Men's Health, gameday.dumbzone.com.
Got to hear the stinger, right?
Yeah.
Well, hello, friends. You are not looking live at the Game Day Men's Health Studios. That's downtown Dallas. But we are near the home of the Dallas Cowboys, which makes it confusing. Like we're very far away from Dallas. But we're really close to the Dallas Cowboys. That's because we're in Arlington, the home of everything.
The home of everything.
Including...
the city that asks the question and answers. You really can have it all.
Are you sure? I mean, is there a water slide park here?
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
there's a big one.
I don't like football. I'd rather go see some
baseball. We've got
national pastime.
I really like wax.
Oh my gosh!
How
I got
about a whole museum?
Yeah.
You like football in the spring?
Only at baseball stadiums.
Boy.
What about...
it's your day.
All right, I got one for you that you'll never be able to find.
Arlington, the city of kings, they call it.
You're never going to be able to find this. I'm going to throw a wrench into everything. What about a place that will make pizza like they do in Italy? Like, this is way beyond the culture that Arlington is able to see.
No, they've got a Cane Rosso. That's right. The only place where that can be done in DFW, and they've got that too. I thought you were going to go with the bowling museum, which they also have.
The Hall of Fame.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's right.
Or is it the Hall of Fame and museum? I mean, you can't have a Hall of Fame.
And, like, the training room.
Right. You have to have a museum and a gift shop. So you can buy some Pete Weber, what do you call the hand thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe
not a glove. I meant the thing that kind of keeps your hand stable when you're bowling. Don't you?
Do people do a brace for bowling?
Definitely.
Okay. Boy,
is that cheating?
Blake said that like a guy who might.
Is that cheating, you think?
I don't think it's cheating.
Is that like the real long putter or something?
The body putter?
Yeah.
That's kind of lame.
How come nobody's taken the tour by storm with just a between the legs, like a Happy Gilmore style bowling thing? Don't you feel like somebody would have figured that out by now?
Golf is sacred, okay?
But what is every bowler, are they the same? Nobody's taking a crack at being
crazy guy?
Yeah.
Maybe they have, and the reason you haven't seen it is because it is unsuccessful.
The And One tour of bowling.
There you go. Exactly.
Maybe Happy Gilmore is like a movie, and you actually haven't seen that either.
That's also true. But I'm just saying, it feels like in bowling, it would be way more likely that you could maybe I'm selling bowling short.
You are diminishing the greatness of the sport of bowling.
Is it because you think it's easy?
You do, don't you?
I bowled a 238 once.
It's because you mock it.
Yeah, but you threw a straight ball.
I did. That's what I'm saying.
That's pretty badass. I like bowling.
I do too.
Today feels like bowling weather.
It definitely does.
So if you made it here to start the show, I give you a hearty congratulations.
Yeah. the elements not on our side today.
Because I barely made it.
Yep.
Flash flood warning. It's real. Hydroplane.
Did you?
Difficulty, no, you can, though, if you're not an expert driver. If you're not the Emmett Smith of driving.
Steve Noviello's not here, so I'm not sure if we can do gay, not gay or not, but putting your hazards on, where do we fall on that?
Oh, my gosh.
Why don't you just drive, you baby?
A lot of hazards. How about hazards in the middle lane?
I know your car's
right.
there. We're in the big-ass free. I'd see your car. What am I supposed Oh, God. Oh, hazard guy coming through.
How about
everyone
hazard?
Make a lane.
Well, pull over to the far right lane if you're going to do that.
We're in this together, man. I don't need that aggressiveness.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're at Cane Rosso in Arlington.
We are. We're giving thanks today.
We are. This is our Thanksgiving pregame show.
Is this Friendsgiving?
This is our Friendsgiving.
This is our Friendsgiving.
Why didn't we label it as that? We put out a flyer and everything. We're like, what do we put on the flyer?
We were caught up on
know,
the
pizza.
Premier Live event thing.
Location?
Time?
We're caught up on the flyer we're making for our remote next week at Kane and Abel's in Austin, where I had to explain to our marketing lady why we needed a jar in the picture.
Did you tell her the whole story?
I was like, the Aggie jar. She's like, what? I never heard of the Aggie jar.
Yeah.
I said, well, sit down, dear.
Yes. Audrey, our
Watch
sweet,
this.
sweet graphics lady, learned about the Aggie jizz jar.
I toned it down a little. Geez, Jake is the Kool-Aid man.
No doubt. People are just trying to eat their pizza.
Hey, Audrey.
Well, they're going to eat it half off, all
The
right?
jar's full of...
We're covered.
I'm like, well, it is, and then I described it as a self-pleasuring, the cadets, they put it on the thing, and...
She just started laughing.
She did.
She enjoyed the self-pleasure thing. If I had come in like Jake, I'm not sure. She might have called HR. To which we would have laughed.
That's right.
Because we do not have an HR. But, yeah, come here to this Cane Rosso today while we are here. Tell the server that you are here at the behest of the Dumb Zone. That's us.
Or Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Or Joe Rogan.
The fan.
You think Joe Rogan is paying for half of people's lunch?
No, but
No.
today the Dumb Zone is. We'll pay for half your lunch. Come on
Yeah.
out. Maybe we could pick up just some people just lie.
I put it on
If
Twitter.
you're here, just say you're here for this. And
I put on Twitter that we're going to pay half your check, including the booze, because
yeah.
is that legal to do?
Whoa.
Just
Yeah, of
because
course.
when you have a business account or whatever, like the ticket when we worked there, and we would come back from a work trip and turn in the expenses, they would just cross off if they saw a drink.
Yeah, that's
They
common.
once crossed off a fancy coffee that I had bought, but they thought it was an alcoholic beverage, so they're like, nope, can't. This billion-dollar corporation, no on the $6.95 for this.
Yeah, but
Like they are looking at it that close to cut $6.95.
but if they're with Fan and Tree Farm, you can treat them to whatever they want.
Well, we're treating you to whatever you want today. Half off, including the booze.
They would find out later how to cut more money off the budget
We
when
won't.
it comes to me.
We
Ask to leave.
as it pertains to me. Yeah, we're not going to cover your Uber, but if you want to come in and get after it, start the weekend early, we'll cover your booze. I used to have to fight to make the case that a Red Bull or a 5-Hour Energy is functionally the same thing as a coffee and thus should be covered. And
Why wouldn't 5-Hour Energy be covered? Really?
I remember this. It's like,
They knocked off 5-Hour Energy off the receipt?
yeah, it was, it's kind of an excess purchase.
Why would anyone want to leave?
That's not specific to them, though.
No. So here's what we want to do today. We have a tremendously packed show. Brandon Aubrey, number one. He'll be with us in a few minutes. He's the kicker for the Dallas Cat. Hey, he works right down the street.
Yes, he does.
Do you think that's a thing your dad would say?
He could probably kick it there.
He would say it's a stone's throw from here.
And he would, what about a 9-iron?
How about just an Aubrey kick?
There you go.
Anyway, he'll join us to talk about his trip to the desert and whether he saw CD puking into a plant. Did you guys hear that?
Oh, yeah, man.
Did you say you saw him in the lobby at like 9?
I saw Pickens in
He
the
saw
lobby at
GP.
9.
Okay. The story is that people saw... I can't believe if people saw CD Lamb puking in a casino at 7 a.m., the day of the game
Can I give you a
that there's no pictures of it.
So there's a lot. Yeah, I'm with you, but that doesn't mean he wasn't still like out late and went way too hard. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of rumors out there about a lot of stuff right now regarding the Cowboys. But I was just thinking, what if it's a deal where, because we know GP was ready to go, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Where else are we using bushy-tailed?
Ooh, very good.
At 9 a.m. But we also know that Pickens has been late a lot this year. And I almost thought, what if it's a situation where CD actually did do whatever, was late, was not where he needed to be, and they're like, we need to probably do something to him. But we kind of have been letting Pickens be late all year, and it would be weird now if we just told CD, you're sitting for the first series, while this guy's been asking for it like all year. But I think about this like with kids, you know? If you've been letting one of them get away with something,
yeah,
you
like,
can't just
now you're
all of a
busting me
sudden.
on this?
Yeah, so I have no inside knowledge.
I don't know,
on
the
that
missing
one.
meetings, and now you're busting me on puking in the casino at 7 a.m. on the day of the game. Now you're upset?
And they're just pointing at each other like, well, he misses
Spider-Man.
meetings.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is that one guy? He's like, they're like, you got to sit. You were late. He's like, what about him? He's been late bunches of times at home.
Was
I
this
was
just
here. I didn't miss curfew.
Yeah.
Was this just off the air we were talking about? Like we wondered, did Shoddy kind of just pull them both aside and go, look, the whole team knows, and I got to do something.
Yeah.
And
I'll get you your targets after.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm going to make sure you both have big games.
We're going to go get Legos on the way home.
But
for now, everyone
I have to make it
play along.
Because it was very oddly just made instead of we handle these things behind closed doors, it was the exact opposite. It's we're going to make this as public as you can make it. We're going to tell the PR, like Tad's going to assign somebody to go and tell Lisa Salters, we'll be cryptic about it. We're not going to tell them exactly what you did, but we're going to just let everybody know that you're getting a public spanking. And then we'll laugh about it later. We'll have a shoddy together.
We're going to be lighting the air up in the second drive of the game.
And would that, as a superstar of a team, would that endear you more to that coach? Like, okay, all right.
I mean, that's definitely what today's player wants. Is like, look, I know, let's just do the public-facing thing. It looks like I took it, but, you know.
But we all know. We all know the drill here. And he's telling them, look, I wouldn't do this against Philly.
No, 100%. Yeah, I love it. It makes me feel like we're in the 90s. The Cowboys have receivers that are out of control.
Oh, they were 4-5-1 too?
That part is less like the 90s.
We broke some news on Tuesday, and then it got really big.
It's true, actually.
On Business Wednesday, the whole Bill Belichick thing. Who had that? Somebody emailed one of you guys?
Yeah, a listener emailed me whose daughter is in her teens, and they live in Raleigh, North Carolina, and the daughter goes to a cheer, like a cheer studio, I guess, and they put on showcases, and he was there to watch his daughter, and his daughter saw Bill Belichick in the crowd, called her dad over, and that's when he realized that Bill Belichick was there to watch his 22, 23-year-old girlfriend and life manager who was there to dance on the top-tier team at that studio. She's their center flyer. And then by the end of the day, several other photos of that interaction were out there. But this is not a big place. It wasn't like it was at a college basketball stadium or something. This was at a small place, and we just happened to have a guy there.
Okay, that was the one you were like, look, I can't save this for viewer mail. This is so big.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and I even had it the day before and thought, and I didn't want to get the guy's name out there because I'm like, dude, they're going to know, I would think, but apparently a lot of people were taking pictures of Bill Belichick at his girlfriend's dance recital.
CeeDee Lamb in Vegas, certainly not as famous as Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick just stands out anywhere. So as far as I got to get a picture here, I could see CeeDee Lamb in Vegas blending in.
Do you not remember during the last game stream, Brent Crable had a CD Vegas story? He just saw him. It wasn't during the football season, but in the off season, he saw him like in the middle of the night. And you wouldn't know it's him because those guys, a lot of them, they dress similar when they don't want to be noticed, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he
and there's
wasn't
a lot-
wearing his CD Lamb jersey.
Right.
Although, would that be the best way to not be noticed? Because somebody would look at him and be like, there's no way CD Lamb would be wearing a CD Lamb jersey.
Maybe wears a Brandon Aubrey and see how far that gets him.
That's how Post Malone likes to blend in.
That's right. Noted blend-inner.
Speaking of Brandon Aubrey, we're going to do that show right now, and it's brought to us by Community Mechanical this week and every week. They are the sponsor of the Brandon Aubrey Show. I thought you were going to follow up with a little community info right there.
All right, communitydfw.com.
Like I felt like I just handed it to you.
Okay, communitydfw.com brings you the Brandon Aubrey Show. You could do like Brandon did, have him come out, take a look at your home. He had a problem, and another company had told him it would be thousands upon thousands of dollars. They were asking for 10% of his new contract. He called Community. They came out and fixed it for about $100. And now has the preventative maintenance. That's what we'd like you to do as well. Have them come out, check your system. If you need work, you'll get a discount with Community, and you will also get with a new HVAC system, a sit-in. Come watch us do the show. So communitydfw.com or the phone number 469-667-7290. Call or text Travis anytime. He will hook you up. If you're in the commercial game and you need HVAC at your business, they'll take care of you there. It's communitydfw.com.
Our man is kicking all them balls with his foot down on the gas. Homie, kick it off the turf. Papa, kick it off the grass. Community Mechanical, make old air blue. Baby, baby, buckle up. It's the
Brandon Aubrey Show. Brandon Aubrey Show.
There he is, folks, our hero.
Hey guys,
Number 17
Love the
himself.
mustache, Jake.
Listen, my mom asked me about it last night, and I said, if an NFL player tells me you should try a mustache, we're trying a mustache. So the wife doesn't love it, but if this adds to the Cowboys' aura and gets us to the playoffs, then we're rolling with it.
Did you tell him last week he needed one? I don't remember that.
A couple weeks ago, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think when you guys asked me about Blake's, I said I think you guys should both try one. So now it's on
I
you, Dan.
listened. Dan,
The ball is in my court.
who feels so safe in the friend zone with NFL player, he doesn't even have to.
Okay, well, tune in next week.
The problem with Dan is every time Dan tries one, we're like, that's a little too close, a little too tight there, bud.
I do not shave a Hitler in public.
Speaking of Kool-Aid, man.
But everybody who shaves a Hitler, or everybody who shaves down their beard or whatever,
You look at
will
it.
in private have a Hitler for just a moment.
Don't let your wife know. Yeah.
Unless they have a little baby face like Brandon.
Yes.
Don't you have kind of a baby face, right? You can't really. I can't picture you with a big, giant, bushy beard.
We can try. If you ever meet my brother, that's what I would look like with one. He's got a giant beard he's been having for probably 2-3 years now.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's possible. It's in the genes somewhere. I just don't ever really give it a chance. It looks terrible after a week. I can't get past that. And plus, just like Jake, my wife hates it.
Yeah, it's not a fan.
Your brother Landon? I'm just guessing his name.
Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Landon.
You think his
That's
parents are
phenomenal.
stoked on Andons?
Like
Brandon
all,
and Landon.
all soccer families are just like, they have the, anyways.
Do you just have one? What are your sibling sitch?
Yeah, just one older brother. He's 3 years older. He's a lawyer in the Dallas area.
They used to beat up on you and stuff like Jake did, his little brother?
He was nice to me. He wouldn't beat me up unless I picked on him first or was annoying him too much. So he was really good to me growing up.
I have to start with this. You probably knew you could onside kick a punt, but that's
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
hands down the craziest special teams play I've seen of at least this year. And I've never seen anybody try it. Is that new with the changes in like the declaration rule? That's always been the case.
No, yeah, that's always been the case. You're, especially in that situation, in a safety, it used to be more of a thing because people would punt after safeties instead of hitting, because hang time mattered. You had the whole team next to you running down. You get more hang time on a punt than you can on a kickoff. Now you have to hit the landing zone, and that's about it. And everyone's starting up there, so you can be more accurate with the kick. So we hit the kick from after safety, but that's a thing you can do. They have to declare it, and it was a good punt. It hit the ground, which is what you're trying to get accomplished. So he did good. It could have bounced anywhere. It bounced right to us. Sometimes you're lucky like that.
Yeah, we've been talking about this a little bit on the show, like the college thing, that you can get the one bounce and then the fair catch. And I know that there's a lot going on during the week. Do you think everyone on your hands team knew they could fair catch that ball? Because on the TV copy, you can hear people, somebody on the field is yelling, fair catch it, fair catch it. But then three's just kind of standing there. I was very worried in the moment. That was a great punt. Or kick. I don't know what you'd call it.
Punt after safety, onside punt after safety is what we call it. But, Terp is the one screaming. He's back there in the position where you would hope he'd be the one catching it. Terp and JT are the deepest back. And they can punt it. It can land 10 to 30 yards. Once if it lands short of 30 yards and then rolls past the 30 yards, it's just automatically our ball has to stay in that 10 to 30 yard zone, just like the normal onside. So Terp's back there, and he has to be at that 30 yards. So he punted it about 15 yards, and that's where you put you're expected to go there as well. That's what we would try to do in that situation. So you put two really good players with great hands. For us, it's Pickens and CD go out and make a catch in the game effectively. Terp was screaming fair catch. I think a couple other guys were screaming fair catch. Not sure. Ball got on the ground, and we got lucky to get out of there. Looked like the Raiders might have thought we called fair catch because they kind of just stopped as well. But they can turn around and catch that thing somebody's got to get their eyes on it and track the flight of it. I'm sure they have someone on their onside kick team that's their job is to get eyes on it and try and catch it. But so big miss by both the guys there. So we got lucky.
Screaming fair catch is a move right there because I mean the coverage team is at least stopping. Like, well, wait,
right?
There's a lot going on there.
But you said the Raiders are allowed to catch that too, right?
Did
you just say that?
You call fair catch, but you don't make an actual attempt to catch the ball. You can go catch that thing. Doesn't have to hit the ground.
Let's see. Well, let's keep talking Vegas, I guess. What did you do there? Does the special teams guys go out together?
Yeah, we got so Trent was there for 5 years. I think 5 years. Might be off by a year there. But we went to one of he knew a chef at a steakhouse. So we went to that steakhouse and just had a nice special teams dinner. And then went back to the hotel. Our hotel had an ice cream shop in it that Trent says is the best custard in the world.
Can confirm.
So got that custard. Nielsen's is what it was called. Then just went to bed.
Okay. So you got to play the first series.
I actually did not get to play the first series. It was 3-and-out punt. Yeah. So
that's right.
Butt was
Well, what was that? What was communicated to the team about that situation that the two wide receivers we were just talking about, CD and George Pickens, did not play the first series?
I didn't know about it until after the game. I'm not paying attention, especially when we're not in field goal range. Especially on the first drive. I'm sitting down, or I'm on my knee next to the kicking net, walking through and building up my confidence, just doing breathing exercises. So I didn't notice. I just thought, 3-and-out. Just said there was a discipline issue after the game, putting the team in a bad situation off the field. So they took care of it the way they did. They handled it the way they did. I'm still not sure what exactly happened, and I'm sure I probably never will. So.
Okay,
so
that ends my next question then, because I don't know what happened either.
Well, so you basically find out from the media?
Yeah, I'm sitting on the bus after the game, and Banger pulled up Instagram and showed me, hey, did you know this happened? I'm like, yeah, I did not. So.
That's wild.
It's more fun to deal with that after a big win.
But speaking of in addition to onside kicks, the other thing we've been talking about is celebrations. Do we have any explanation on Pickens?
No. Obviously, it happened to the game on Sunday night. So
Jameson Williams.
yeah. You assume he would have seen it. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Can't put ourselves in a hole like that. Those extra points are not easy. That's not something I want to make a living doing. Going to cost us points. It's already cost us points this year, so hopefully we can talk to him and not do it again.
Yeah, well, your quarterback, obviously in jest, was asked about it, and he's like, "Yeah, but we got a pretty good kicker, so it doesn't really."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah. Now that
If you weren't there, they wouldn't have done that celebration.
I guess.
So really, they should find
glad
you.
everyone can have fun on my account.
Yeah.
It also makes me wonder, though, with the group celebration. A lot of times you see defense do this after a big sack, fumble, or a turnover, for sure a defensive touchdown, and they run and there's a pose. What scenario would have to unfold for Brandon Aubrey to be involved in one of those type of celebrations?
Oh boy, it's I don't know. Maybe if we've been an onside kick recovery, that'd probably be it.
But you have to go all the way down the field though, because they do it at like the back line.
Yeah, the issue is the onside kick recovery. We're probably losing that game pretty bad. So
Right.
It doesn't feel right.
Take off for the.
If I ever score a touchdown, that'd be a time to think about it. But then I got to turn around and kick that extra point. So I don't know. Maybe after that extra point, get a full 7 points for the team, then lose my mind. Just not enough to push me back 15 yards on the kickoff.
Or you can hit the gritty in the locker room like Cairo Santos did.
Oh no, that's not me.
Did you see
I
that?
didn't
Did you?
I don't have that swag. That's not me.
I feel like if you break the record, maybe.
I think you can pull
You
it
break
off.
the record and you guys are up. I need at least the three of you to run and do a pose in the end zone together.
You know he's not going to do that.
What's our pose? That's a long run. The record now, that's like a 70-yard run.
Yeah,
You're running-
run the other way. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Emotional pregame. That's just had to be a once. You've probably never been through something like that before, I would imagine.
Yeah, I've never been through anything like that. And the one time I allow myself to kind of have emotions is during the national anthem. And so I always look around and take in the crowd and remind myself how cool it is, the job I'm doing before locking back in. So that one was definitely a somber moment, just a different feel. But at the same time, I think it did inspire some guys to play a little bit harder and, keep moving forward as best as we can.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a weird way to go out of order. But you were just talking about, what if Brandon Aubrey scores? And I was thinking, did Bones have a play where you touched the ball? You can tell us now because he's gone.
Yeah. No, he's under the philosophy. If I'm sending my kicker out there, he's kicking the ball. If we're going to go for it on fourth down, leave the guys out there who do that for a living. And I'll just go out there and score points. Don't want to take points off the board and get your kicker injured at the same time.
All right, that's disappointing to me.
Well,
Just because Bones, you just think of him as this crazy guy
Yeah.
who's I got a double reverse.
But he
where,
might be like low-key shading Brandon's arm because he's let Banger throw it a lot. Didn't
Yeah.
he? I mean,
Well,
yeah.
The difference there, you're going from giving the ball away to
Sure.
it doesn't work, giving the ball away. So versus here, we're scoring points versus giving the ball away.
There was an article in The Athletic this week about the kicking revolution. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Okay, well, you're featured in there, as you would have
Oh,
guessed. In there, they talk about the fact that in 105 years, there's been 46 field goals in the history of the NFL, 60 yards or longer. And you have, how many of those do you have? Don't you have like 10?
5.
Oh, you have 5?
5. Yeah.
5 of the 46. Yeah, half of them have come since 2020. And let's see, I just wanted to quiz you about some of this stuff.
All right.
White horse. They said that Dak mandated that the stadium plays that for you.
Yes.
Okay, why?
It's just the song I use in pregame to get myself locked in while I'm walking the field and kind of measuring my steps and finding my aim points. It's the song I like to play. It gets me ready for game day. I only listen to it on game day as I'm walking out to the field, and then I play it a couple times, and it just still gives me goosebumps. So, I got asked if I had a walk-up song, and I said no, but they asked what it would be if it was, and I said that. Dak picked up that and ran with it to the stadium producer who controls every sound and visual you get at the field outside of the football game. So I think they came to an agreement to play that when I'm running on the field.
That's a leader right there, dude.
Who initially asked you that?
Because he would never go ask.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was in a big one of those scrums, media scrums.
Okay. The ones that Blake makes fun of all the questions they ask you?
Just some of them.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Chris Stapleton live?
I've seen him twice.
Cool.
He's awesome. He sounds exactly like his recordings.
And
What did that win in Vegas mean to you?
Blake,
He's making fun of the reporter
Give him
scrum
a pass.
questions.
Brandon knows.
He's just mad he didn't think of it.
and I think Dak, that's awesome, first of all, because I don't know how many quarterbacks are doing that. But the further you get away from Brandon entering the league, when you read articles about him, I feel like Dak is basically credited with finding him. Like they
Gave
write
his nickname.
Yeah, it's like,
his wedding
and I know
ring.
it's Egan, and there was a lot going on there, but they write it, and I mean, hey, I'm fine with it. It's my quarterback.
Yeah, I'll take
All
that.
three phases.
Yeah. Yeah, the article is just about, let's see, you, Cam Little, of course, because he just broke that record. They talked to Matt Prater a lot in this. Do you know who Matt Prater is?
Of course, yeah. He's the first guy I traded jerseys with. He's got
Oh, really?
the record for most 50-plus yard field goals in the league.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's back in the league. Like, he was gone
That
for a
I
couple
didn't
years.
know.
Yeah.
Where is he now? Oh, Bills?
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cameron
Playing
Dicker, Daniel Carlson, and then they talk about what the players wear for their shoes. And you wear like a football cleat and a soccer cleat?
Yes. Yep. Football cleat on the plant foot and the soccer cleat on the kicking foot.
Was there some kind of trial and error there? Like, did you have it the other way around ever?
No, there's trial and error, but it was just two soccer cleats before. I didn't like the traction I was getting out of my plant foot with the soccer cleat. I would slide about an inch to 3 inches when planting, and that inconsistency shows up with where you're hitting the ball. Hit a little bit higher on the ball when you're a little bit shallower, and a little bit further down on the ball when I'm too deep.
And that you kind of you will like shave the studs of the shoe down so you can kick it lower to the ground, or what is that?
Yeah, so I shave, and this one I don't do as much as most other kickers, but I just take the front two cleats on my kicking foot, take them right up to the cement and rub them against the ground, trying to get some of that cleat gone so it doesn't drag the turf as much. Not such a big issue on grass where it rips through the grass, but on the turf it kind of snags the turf, and I'll lose a little bit of pace on my swing. So do shave those down just a touch, not as much as most guys.
Do you remember, Dan, ever on any of our Stars trips, or you, Blake, like when I realized that those guys are working their own sticks, like before the game and an intermission, and they look like engineers.
Yeah.
Like I remember Jason Spezza, it was just like he had exactly what he wanted it to look like, was taken for, like, you don't think about that for sure, not in football, but that's fascinating.
How many pairs of shoes do you wear throughout the year?
For the plant foot, I try to have 3 ready to go. Usually one will break throughout the year, so then I'll have my second cleat and then the backup cleat, and I'll wear one in practice till it's ready to go, and then that comes the game cleat, and my game cleat will serve me as long as it's not broken, and then I'll have a new practice cleat. And once that one's game ready, I'll switch to the third one and get that one ready for games, and then kind of alternate back and forth between the alternates of practice. For kicking cleats, currently have two. Nike doesn't make the cleat I like anymore. They went a version, and they have a newer version, which I'm not really used to yet. So they'll have to save me for. I'll have to save that for off-season project. Get used to that thing, but I still have two. I had three. Sent one off to the Hall of Fame after the fifth 60-plus yard field goal. So a little uncomfortable there with just two.
There's few things more frustrating to me, so I can't imagine being a pro athlete, when there's like a piece of athletic wear you really like and you've been buying it year after year or edition after edition, and then they just stop making it. Like, I've purchased shorts on eBay, and I'm like, well, they still have them from 10 years ago.
Or they tweak them, and then you hate them then.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you drown out a lot of the pregame and halftime stuff, but did you notice the Nelly halftime show while you were warming up at half?
Yeah, that really bothered Banger with all the lighting changes, strobe effects. He just wanted to catch some balls and punt them.
Well, I was enjoying country grammar.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good halftime performance. The acoustics in there aren't great, so there was a couple songs you couldn't even really hear what was going on. But I don't. A lot of times I won't warm up during halftime, especially when we're kicking off to start the half. So I didn't do anything. I was just sitting there on my knee watching Banger go and listening to the halftime performance.
He had to be in your era, right?
Nah, he's a little young.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
Sweat and Suit albums. I had those.
Yeah, dude.
Pushed up on my.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those are awesome albums. I love those things.
Little Friday night dance action, a little Friday night live. This is the last thing I have. I have indoor soccer practice for the girl tonight. I'm a coach. I coached the regular soccer over the fall, whatever. Why do you think it never became like popular? I don't understand how this developed, because it seems so much more exciting.
It's just not the same thing. It's a completely different sport with the walls.
Did you ever play it? Just for?
I played it. Yeah, it's kind of a thing here in Texas, just because the weather's so unpredictable. Like you said, even in outdoor season with my select team, we would go indoor when we'd have days like today where it's just dumping down rain. But yeah, with the addition of the walls, it's so much harder to defend. You have less players on the field, and then just having to have turf is not going to draw a good professional team in there, just because turf affects the ball so differently than grass. You can't wet it, so you can't know if that's slick. It's just significantly more difficult to play soccer on turf than it is on grass.
Next week is Thanksgiving, so you guys have the famous, what is this, 3 games in 12 days?
10 days.
10 days?
Yep.
So what's that like?
It's good. We're in the middle of it right now. For me as a kicker, it just means I kind of get to go without practicing for a week. When you go from Sunday to Thursday, I won't hit any balls between game days. So then I get 3 days off at the end of it, which is nice. It means a lighter load for a week for me, as long as I stay sharp in that time, because 3 days off in a row is tough, but I want 2 days on either end of a game to rest. So I want to, if I were to kick the day after a game, I'm not getting much out of it. My leg's pretty dead, and I want 2 days of rest before a game. So the way it works out, I'm not kicking that week other than game day, and then 3 days off means that's 1 day of kicking for the week instead of 3. I should be more well rested in a weird way for the second Thursday game.
All right, well, cool, man. Well, good luck this weekend. Who do we got? Who are we playing?
This weekend, we got the Eagles.
Just wanted to quiz you, see if you knew that.
Yeah, I had to think about that for a while, because I was just thinking, I said 3 days off. That is after the second Thursday. So we only have 1 day off after this Thursday. So it is a little weird, but...
Wait, what is it?
KC on Thanksgiving and then at Detroit on Thursday night.
Oh, on another Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bunch of easy games.
Write all that down. What they were just saying.
Yeah.
Well, a bunch of easy games, man. So, yeah, are those teams good? I don't even know.
They're all indoors.
We worry about ourselves.
They are all indoors, so you'll like that. All right, well, thanks,
Yeah.
man. Thanks for your time out there at the Star. What's on for today, then, if you're not kicking?
We have practice today. I am kicking today. Yeah, and then 2 days off, but hopefully we're trying to go outside. Don't know if it's going to happen.
Well,
but,
until then, work on your road to the Masters game. I hope you're still leading.
oh, yeah. I am leading. I got a 3.5 point lead now, and I'm up 6 strokes on the round today.
Excellent.
So we should have this one in the bag.
They don't include any of this in the NFL Kicking Revolution article in The Athletic. Like, what's inside these guys' minds? What do they do to get ready? He's like, we're playing.
I don't know. I'm trying to get home in 2 on a par 5.
He knew that way quicker than he knew who they were playing.
Yeah, of course. He was doing that this morning.
He was doing it this morning.
Jesus. That's awesome.
You'll know on Sunday.
Well, go get up and down.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Oh, thank you.
See ya.
Appreciate
Thanks for
you
your
guys.
time.
Thanks to
See ya.
Brandon.
Later.
Thanks to Community Mechanical.
That's the great Brandon Aubrey. He is great. Yeah, I'm upset that I thought Bones would have had some kind of pitch for him. Some kind of thing, or like a Philly special type thing.
Yeah, because
right?
he's in the.
Oh, there he is. He's by himself, Brandon Aubrey.
I don't know his arm,
Oh, he fell down.
but he's in the. He's got to be like in the top 10% of kicker athleticism.
He's the
He played
fastest in
soccer.
Madden.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if he ever played soccer. Well, I guess you got to throw the ball in.
Well, I mean, I think.
So they give it. Can you
played,
pass like
he played
that?
football until high school.
Oh yeah. He was a receiver, right?
Yeah, and playing football in high school also doesn't mean you can throw, though, as I certainly
I thought you were
can
going to
exhibit.
strike out Blake.
I'm progressing.
Whatever happened to that?
I go almost every week. I'm going today after the show. It's a lot of fun.
Are you really?
I swear to God, dude, I go 3 times a month minimum. I love it. It's my old man messing with trains or fixing stuff or whatever, dude. Whatever you're tinkering with in your garage, I try to figure out how to make this work, and I'm very proud of my progress, if I'm being honest. So there it is.
Well, that reminds me of one-day doors and closets.
Yeah.
As we're out here
thinking
at
the same
Cane
thing.
Rosso.
The holidays remind me of one-day doors and closets because you're going to have people.
The holidays are approaching.
You're going to be people coming over to your house in and out of those doors. Why don't you stunt on that family? Your annoying uncle or cousin.
The doors
or
can
something.
help with the in-out in ways that you can't even comprehend, because these are solid wood doors, and it can keep the noise out or the noise in. So you know what I mean about the old in-out?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
OneDayTexas.com
You know what I mean. You got
/promo30.
kids.
Yeah.
That's a deal where you can pay for one door and get 2 doors with Josiah and One Day Doors and Closets. They'll save you 30 to 50% compared to big box stores. They come out, they measure with their, it's all computer
Oh,
technology.
my God. Yeah, you'll be like, whoa.
And then they cut the doors, and that's it. They install them right there. It's all done on site. OneDayTexas.com /promo30. Have them come out, take a look, flip those doors, man. What do you guys want to get into here? NFL? What do you got?
No NFL, because we have the Sirois to join us later to do
Good call,
picks. But we can call this sports.
From the wonderful world of sports, Radio Sports Scoreboard.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
I know you don't want to do it, but I'm doing it.
Do you guys think Dak was trying to be corny or was corny when he said this? Blake, don't answer yet. Or was he doing, this is just a normal thing to say?
Through the bye week, those first, as I mentioned on earlier in the week, those first few days, right, not being with the guys was harder than anything. But the last 6, 7, being together, working together.
Am I just high alert here?
I don't know. I think you're high alert because I've been noticing it.
It's the girlfriend's red car?
Yeah. I notice guys who are balding, once you start balding, like it's you.
I mean, I
feel like I heard it 10 times in the last 2 days.
I see infinitely more little discarded bottles of booze all
Do you
around.
really?
Dude, we might have a problem.
Wow.
I had a problem, but I never used to notice it now because I'm like looking in front of my yard. I see one and I'm like, hey, this is not me. Somebody else hit their ball over here. But you're probably right. But Dak is the type of guy I just think would do it.
Yeah.
He would probably do it that's his bet payoff to Dude Perfect.
I was just about to say that. There will be a YouTube video in 4 days. We made Dak say 6'7".
Look at all the times he said it for us. And then look at him wink.
Did you guys see? Go ahead. Take turns.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, did you see Shador got robbed?
Take a while. Oh, yeah.
That happened since we were.
I had that story first, courtesy of
Inside sources.
Mom.
Grandma McDowell.
Yeah.
Yes, my mom called me immediately when this was on the news.
Wow.
And, yes, that Shador's house was broken into. What did he have, like $200,000 worth of stuff stolen?
Yeah. And, they've got it on video. Ski masks.
That's what I wonder about
gloves.
my video. I got video cameras at my house, too. Mm-hmm. Do we just get to see people and like, oh, okay, well, there they are stealing everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all we can do is look at them and nod.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would think that seeing the cameras deters a lot of people. Just like
or makes them go buy that ski mask.
Yeah, that's true too. But like gun laws in Texas, regardless of what you think about them, they definitely make break-ins less likely. Like hot break-ins don't occur.
Yeah, and less likely that you're just maybe going to go visit your girlfriend drunkenly. I don't know.
Yeah. But I remember when this happened at Colorado. Like like at the Rose Bowl or something. Like
this is
you
why
just got to stop keeping $250,000 of jewelry in one place when the whole world knows where you work.
I feel like it happened at Jackson State too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I feel like these guys that do make this kind of money, because this happened to Luka, this happened to Joe Burrow.
Oh, that's right. Sagan, maybe?
But if you had your
or maybe
kid,
his house just burned down.
Yeah, that was the storm.
Yeah, there you go.
If you had your kid at home, what would you do? And then you were going to go to the game.
You'd probably leave somebody there to watch it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Can you just, like, what do you pay a babysitter? $100? I don't know what the going rate is anymore, but let's say it's $100. Let's just say it's $200 for sake of a guy who's in the NFL. Do you think Joe Burrow could just pay someone, hey, $200 to house sit while I'm gone?
He did.
What?
That lady. But
Yeah.
she might not have been there, or was she?
I think she was supposed to be.
Oh, that's
Because there was controversy when his house got broken into. Olivia Pontone or something was supposed to be there, and she wasn't.
Blake knows Joe Burrow's assistant's name.
That is very weird.
Because she's big on Instagram.
Oh, is she hot?
No, dude, he hired...
Fallen Roots.
Yeah, he went to downtown Cincinnati.
He got the Baker head girl.
He went into Skyline. No, yeah, I would think this is where being friends with the two of you is very helpful, because the problem for a guy like that is he's got a bunch of his boys that he probably funds, but all of them want to be in the action.
Yeah, they're on the sidelines.
They want to be in the shit. They're like, why can't I go to the game? If I won a ton of money, you guys would be the perfect friends because you don't want to go anywhere. So anytime I was going somewhere, I'm just, you guys are like, we've definitely got that covered. We just want to be here.
Yeah.
I'd like to play one bad question from postgame. Ryan Flanoy caught a touchdown.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
He held up.
Everybody caught a touchdown.
Marshawn Nealon's jersey in the postgame. I believe those two were really close. And so when you score a touchdown.
I think they maybe came in together, was what was being. Okay.
And so we got a lot of, like, were you playing for Nealon, that kind of stuff. I thought this question was just extra bad, and it's from Dan's best friend.
Just put my head down, gave a moment of silence to tribute my boy, man.
This is Flanoy.
You spent double dates with him and his girlfriend and your wife. Reminisce on that.
Yeah, it was,
So I don't. You two used to double date. You and your girlfriends get together. Reminisce on that. Tell me, where did you go? What kind of ice cream did you have? What was he wearing? Reminisce on that.
Did you guys swap at the end of the night? How crazy did it get?
Who's Dan's best friend?
Newey.
Oh, all right. I didn't hear him.
This is post game of NFL. Hey, what movies did you see?
Can you recount some of your best memories about your friend who recently died from suicide? You're like, whoa, dude. I don't know. Can you ask me about my touchdown? I understand it's part of the media's job, but I also I think it's weird and difficult when somebody asks you to feel something. Hey, reminisce on this for a minute.
Yeah, I don't even know what I would say.
If you just...
I would have liked to see his TV package, too, on this. Like, is he asking questions that he knows I'm going to do a variety of stuff. And
That's why you're there, right?
I want 5 guys with their memories about Marshawn Nealand, so I'm going to ask him all that. And he's saying it in the way he feels is conversational enough.
Reminisce on it. How did he...
I don't know. The whole Marshawn Nealand thing is odd just because to use it to say, okay, your boss, and this is shoddy, your boss is saying the best way to honor him. Oh, what's the best way to honor him?
Win.
With your play and playing really hard and doing really good at this game so that then I'm...
What's he supposed to say?
I know, but it's a weird thing. The best way to honor him is to work hard.
That's not weird at all. It's weird if you tie it to winning.
Is the best way to honor him to, reach out to those that are in need, that to
if
help?
That's your thing, and I'm not trying to be like defend the Cowboys or be pedantic here, but I definitely know that there are a lot of people, myself included, that one of the best things you can do when shit gets really choppy is just bury yourself in work. Just focus in and don't think about it. And if that's your therapy and they happen to work in a job where that's a convenient thing for the boss to already be constantly telling you is like, work harder, dig in, boys. So I get it. What sucks is that we, as you always point out, that if they then get their teeth kicked in, we're not allowed to be like, I feel like you guys just shit on his legacy.
Well, it's tough. It was good they had Vegas.
But you can also try really hard and play poorly. So there's always an out, you know?
Right, and now they have Philly,
And that's
Kansas
fine.
City, and Detroit coming up.
Yeah, it's a weird industry. It's a weird job. And when stuff like this happens, it's like a glitch in the Matrix, you know? Like, whoa. This fun time's over, huh? And then I have one more quick one if you've got something with some meat.
Well, I have a quick hitty on, do you want to hear this opening of Shoddy's press conference yesterday?
Yeah.
Because no one asked about the Wasps.
Yeah.
If Saad Youssef is going out there, maybe Saad will ask him about the Wasps. But that was last week's story, at least on the gram. But here, we're having some fun. We're back to kind of having fun.
Maybe that was the plan.
What?
This is the start.
Before we get started, I do need some help from you guys. I need some. So my wife's birthday was Monday. My daughter's birthday is today. So I, of course, don't have any gifts. So if anybody has any good gift, not you, Clarence. If anybody with style, Patrick, Nick, is Nick in here? He's got some style. You know, I mean, if anybody's got any good ideas, okay. I'm a big spender. Just send it my way through my representative here, Tad Carper. Because birthdays come at the worst time. I mean, they really do. Where? Nicole, all right, Nicole, yeah. All right, let's go. That's good.
God.
Honey, something's coming, but we just got to figure out what it's going to be. We don't know yet.
Why don't you focus on the Eagles?
No, that's why his birthday's here, dude.
I don't need to hear this.
And his daughter's today. Wife's is Monday. Jeez.
Need some ideas.
It's tough. Well, you were just in Vegas.
He's
Could've
just
got
a friendly guy.
Keychain or something.
He just doesn't know. He just doesn't know how to not talk like a robot that's stuck on douchebag. He's trying, though. He's trying to be nice.
What if Shoddy's way is the way?
Well,
what if now there's going to be copycat Shoddy coaches, you know?
Well, here's the thing. We haven't really talked about this much because it's not funny. And I know they sputtered over a month period. But, dude, we're 10 in now. When you get to the end of the season, you're not going to be able to say he's a bad play caller. Like, all this other stuff is funny, and he's a dork, and I feel like he's always kind of acting, but in some sort of weird, genuine way. But, like, for the most part, they have red zone troubles. They have more 3-and-outs than I'd like. But they're not, he's not overwhelmed at calling plays. He's not Ben Johnson, which looks like a home run.
Well, it also has to help.
At this point, but
you're just kind of stepping into a system that has been going on for a few years. It's not like he changed a lot of stuff.
I feel like they've changed more
but you have a Dak
than we give them credit for.
This year?
But the problem is I also want to give that credit to Clayton Adams because their run game looks totally different. And really, the bigger thing might just be, not just as I think Blake would always point out, must be nice to have 2 number ones. It's not just that they have 2 really good receivers. Pickens is like unlike anything Dak has ever had. So maybe that was in the offense and they just didn't really go to it. But I've been very pleased with him as just a football coach, which we didn't even know if he could really do that. Nobody was asking him to.
And the best thing is that Dak has stayed healthy and they've got these 2 wide receivers. But everything else, that's a lot to navigate in your first season as a head coach.
Yeah. The offensive line's
Let's just
been banged
say,
up. Micah's
let's
trade,
say just
Trayvon.
the Micah trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, let's take that out and let's just make Trayvon's situation.
Pretty weird.
This guy who is seemingly a malcontent, doesn't listen to anybody,
On
especially
paper,
you.
like your 3rd or 4th best player, right?
Yeah.
Premier position, makes
Very
a lot
highly
of money.
paid.
Yeah.
Now let's take all that out and let's say the death of a player. We drop that into your midseason.
Dude, again, not to sound trite, as Jerry would say, but the NFC East Hard Knocks is going to be insane. It should just be the Cowboys.
Shoddy should, I guess, we do have to give him credit for just like even being where they are now.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, what's your quick hit, and then I do have something longer.
So we've been talking about the Stars hockey situation with the youth rinks and the pay to stay and all, like, just the corporatization of youth sports. And I'm not in this world yet, but we have a lot of listeners who have told us this is not uncommon. If you're like doing elite cheerleading, you got to stay at the hotel that the place says you have to stay. And the state of Texas has sued or is investigating the Stars, I can't recall, for antitrust violations. And, you know, not to just make this my my rant against the corporations are all corporation-y. That's one of my favorite South Parks, Blake. So what are they doing? Well, they're just being all corporation-y. But there's an article out there the other day about this private equity group that owns 40 rinks on the East Coast and in the Midwest. It's called Black Bear Sports Group. It's a spin-off of something from Black Street, which was like a spin-off from Black Rock.
Blackstone.
Yep. Black Cap. And they run these leagues, these elite leagues, these freaking rich kid leagues. And they're getting pushback now because they will not allow parents to take pictures or video in the stands. They will confiscate your phone. You have to subscribe to the service that they use for pictures and video, which is $30 a month. You have to pay a $50 sign-up fee. And a few days ago, some senator, and it's so funny, we were talking about this last night, TC and I were, and he's like, it's just going to take some politician, his kid getting, you know, him being told he can't, it's happened. Some congressman, which is why this article is here. They make you can't take photos of your kid. If you can buy them, you have access to their library, like it's Getty Images or something, or you can stream the games online. But if you're in one of their arenas, phones go up.
Insane.
But dude, it's like, I mean, I hate to do the what stage of capitalism is this, but it really is. And it's easy to do it from the like bleeding heart side because it's a very think of the children. Like how like youth sports.
Yeah.
That's in theory like one of the things that this whole thing's built on. But yeah, it's insane, dude. And they're expanding. They're also being sued, but yeah.
Is the Stars thing like this?
No, they're just being mentioned as this is like a trend in the it is particularly a trend because in hockey because the money is so big. It costs so much to air condition those rinks. Energy prices are at an all-time high. And so these rinks are now being purchased by private equity, like these rinks that are having a tough time getting by, your little mom-and-pop community rink that Hans from Mighty Ducks runs. Well, it's now been bought by a private equity company that says, you know, that they're going to put money into it to fix it up and it's going to be great for the community. But what they do is they put money to fix it up. They saddle it with debt. They make it impossible for anyone to use. They price everybody out and then they sell it. So That is the pictures part of it, and the audio video recording is not in the Stars thing. But it is in 40 other youth rinks minimum across the country because they can. So there's your report on how it's going. You can't take pictures of your 8-year-old learning to ice skate.
Well, I can transition because, like, did we learn about the Stars thing, and do we think, like, the Mavs had something to do with that?
Well, no. We thought...
Wait, the Mavs...
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Mavs might have alerted...
because they were fighting.
Exactly. Yeah. And there was a USA Today article before, but I definitely think that was... I believe that.
Anyway, that will transition us into Mavs talk after we tell you about a great deal from Flooring Direct DFW.
Which deal you want to do?
Excuse me?
Which deal do you want to do?
Well, they're offering right now up to 40% off on select installed flooring. And here's the deal. I'm going to shoot you straight. Often I'm lying. I'm bold-faced lying to you. Bald face?
I've never really...
This time I'm telling you the truth. Got a buddy who was getting new floors about the time Flooring Direct started advertising with us. Because I was talking to Dan about this. And they said they had to pay a company to come in and take out their furniture. And they were really upset because the flooring company that they used, they took a little longer, and then they added price onto it as well. Like, we didn't think it... Oh. And then you had to pay the company. So then they had to pay more to the storage to keep the furniture. Flooring Direct moves your furniture. They treat it like their own. They put it back when they're done. They clean up as they go. They will not keep your home looking like a disaster zone. They're awesome, and they're local. And these are people like that we know. So this isn't some big box store type thing. They're local. They'll come direct to you to show you all their flooring types. They'll meet or beat any competitor's offer. They're awesome, and they're open for you right now at Flooring Direct.
They are. FlooringDirectDFW.com/DZ. It's not flooring hidden fees. It's FlooringDirectDFW.com/DZ. Reach out to Dan, 972-449-9456. Upgrade those floors. Do it directly.
And we are here today at Cane Rosso, where the weather, I guess it stopped raining, right? It doesn't look like it's cleared up because it's dark.
No, it's got an apocalyptic vibe.
This is what happens when you fall back. It gets dark earlier.
See you, bud.
But here at Cane Rosso in Arlington, we're paying for half your lunch.
We are.
Half off, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
There's Sean Kernan.
Where? Oh, my gosh, Sean Kernan.
There's Big J.
Okay.
Qualis is over there.
I wonder if Jay'd make us pay for half his lunch. Because we offered. He's a listener.
Jay Jerrier?
Yeah.
He's here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Only the who's who.
Yeah, he just ordered like a third meal.
The place to
He's trying to take advantage of us.
See and be seen.
He's like, I'll make my money back on this remote.
Hey, there's Mike McCarthy on Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
What a weird existence McCarthy has. Like, is he back next year? You think?
I feel like let's take a look.
Like, he's almost becoming what Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold are to me to quarterbacks, where it's like you could take a shot at a good one, or you could just take one that you think is probably going to be pretty good and hope it works out.
He's pretty high on the betting odds for the Giants, right?
That one always gets rumored.
Like, does he want that one, or does he want like a real good quarterback situation? Or do you consider Jackson Dart?
They like good. Dart.
I like Dart, and that's really what matters. But he's got promise, and you've got Malik Neighbors. And, Scattaboo when he's not busting heads at the WWE.
When will he not be doing that?
Well, he was out. He's
rules.
out. He's injured for the season.
I love it, dude. No
I'm just
shots,
trying to look
no
at
shade.
who's going to be open this year. I think the Browns will be open.
Well, let's start with this. Would he ever be a coordinator?
No.
Okay.
He shouldn't. Absolutely not.
I agree.
He's had way enough success. Like, I told you, the oddity for Jason Garrett was the fact that he would even become a coordinator after.
Yes.
When you're a head coach for 10 years in a row, you're now a head coach. You don't take a coordinator job him taking a coordinator job proved to me that he even knew I'm not a head coach.
Yeah.
I'm just not that guy.
I don't think I've said it.
Even Jeff Fisher. Too much aura,
just pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've used it in 3 or 4 episodes, so that was the all-time coach cucking, for sure. In division, you go coordinate, brutal.
Did someone criticize you for saying the word cuck?
Yes.
Is that why you were?
Yeah, I think
He's got a counter in his head now.
You have everything in your.
Why don't you just try to improve?
Everybody's in your kitchen.
I'm just.
I would, but I don't know that there's a level higher.
That's a good point.
I don't know that there
That's
is
a really
anywhere
good point.
like so yeah.
You really want to get into this Nico thing? That's your.
Dude, Yes, the Tim MacMahon article dropped yesterday. What's it titled? It had like a
free MacBooks.
One time he got hacked and his account was tweeting that you could get a free PS5 and Dan believed it.
I just wanted a Mac for only $1,000. That sounded great.
Yeah, well, that's generous to you because I believe it was like $199.
So he really details, from the time Cuban sold the team to today, the behind-the-scenes goings-on with Nico Harrison and how he somehow wielded enough power to actually even make this move. Like, how did this even happen? The world at the time was incredulous, and, nobody thought this might be kind of a good move. Even if you wanted to argue that I think the Mavs will still be a good team, you would say, but, there's so many reasons why you didn't like it still. The return in the trade was nowhere near what you should get for a guy of that caliber.
Anthony Davis was hurt at the time.
And Anthony Davis is hurt all the time.
I know, but it wasn't even like a moment of...
Oh, wow, he's really been cooking for 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I want to read some of the story, at least, that I copied and pasted here. That Nico prioritized developing a relationship with Dumont after the sale went through. Connecting with his boss by speaking a corporate language of sorts, because that's where Nico came from, the corporate world. Emphasizing the importance of establishing a clear chain of command, which meant that he would report directly to Dumont instead of through Mark Cuban, which he had done previously. One team source said, Nico said, dude, I don't want to deal with Mark anymore. He's too much. And if you've dealt with Mark Cuban, you can kind of see that. He's a lot. He's a high-T individual.
Also, the criticism of him is it's too, scattered. He's not – Jerry does this, I think, too, but he's not involved in the whole process. He's involved in the part he wants to be.
Yeah, he swoops in, he's going to do this.
People are working on something, and you're like, what,
jump
dude?
out.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, they might be working on it, and he's – all of a sudden, the 11th hour he comes in, and I don't like this. You should change this.
And that, folks,
and then they do.
Is how you get Mavrello Balovic.
Yeah. So, let's see. Harrison, this is according to Tim MacMahon, once had told Mark Cuban that his nickname at Nike was the Silent Assassin because of his ability to quietly maneuver to get his way in business matters.
You have to be a real dork to actually say that to somebody. Like Shoddy, maybe.
Another team source said immediately after the sale, Nico started really playing Dumont. He honed in. Then he went to the finals, and Nico could do no wrong. Cuban blamed Harrison, not Dumont, for his basketball exile, according to sources. And that's one of the things throughout this whole article that bothers me a little bit, is kind of that everybody that is still there kind of is painted with, hey, none of this was any of their fault. This is all the, we can blame it all on this one. It's very convenient. This one evil guy who doesn't speak so well. He's bad with the media, and he's the guy that people have been booing and chanting, fire him. And it's It's very convenient that it can all lie at this guy's feet. That's what I think. Just like even Cuban now saying, I don't blame Patrick Dumont. Well, of course he can't say I blame Patrick Dumont. Patrick Dumont is still there, and Cuban wants to have his ear.
Yeah, Cuban's trying to play him now.
So it's now a little different, yeah. As far as Cuban was concerned, according to sources, Harrison wasn't qualified to be the primary decision-maker for the team's basketball operations, despite hiring him in June 2021 to be the team's GM after the contentious firing of Donnie Nelson. Cuban privately insisted he never intended to give Harrison autonomy. He hired him with the hopes that his relationships with players and agents would help the Mavs reverse their long-running trend of finishing as runners-up in free agency. Now that's something we've talked about quite a bit, just that Cuban was actually the general manager in the end. He just didn't need it to fuel his public ego like Jerry Jones seems to need it, because they both are the exact same in the end.
Sure.
They both kind of, like you said, will jump into this thing that Jerry wants to be involved in the draft. It's probably going to be the first round. I doubt he's really got much to do with their 6th-round pick.
Yep, right. By that point, he's working on blockchain.com, and Cuban's over on Shark Tank.
Yeah, but Cuban was the GM, and he hired different people. Dennis Lindsay is one of them. As a senior advisor, he hired him. Nico had the GM title, but Donnie Nelson was the GM title for years. But he could never have just made a Dirk trade.
Of course not.
But
or
of course,
anything that significantly added money to the cap or something, no.
Everything had to go through Cuban. So, yes, Cuban intended to hire him as he's the relationship arm of this big GM machine that we all are. Like we make decisions by committee.
With me at the top of the committee.
And I'm the final say, yeah. Nico blamed Cuban for what he believed were the Mavs' biggest personnel mistakes during his tenure, which came in the summer of 2022, which were allowing Jalen Brunson to get away in free agency, one. And it says here, trading for Christian Wood. A player kid didn't want to coach, and he resented having on the roster.
That was pretty obvious.
I don't know that it was obvious, though. I until I read this today,
I would have thought it was Nico went and got him.
I didn't realize Cuban made that trade at all.
Well, the reason you realize it now is because Nico's probably talking a little bit, right, to MacMahon or through other people. And now he's like got to get his side out there, which is like, look, I didn't want Christian Wood. You see how that worked out? You know how everyone saw that a mile away? Well, so did I. It was Cuban's fault. Also, I wouldn't have let Brunson walk. That's all this is. That's all of this is just a continuation to me of the same story, and I honestly can't get myself interested in it.
Several members of the coaching staff and front office also faulted Cuban for those particular moves. So
yeah, it's probably true.
He didn't go with just Nico's word or whoever.
And Kyle Kuzma was supposed to be a Mav, which would have negated the P.J. Washington trade. It would have never happened. You only find out about these things after it all falls apart.
Right. The Kyle Kuzma thing is interesting, yes, because one of the main reasons that Dumont considered Nico so great is they were like the 5th seed at around the trade deadline. He made those trades, and that really helped. They really fit nicely around Luka is the way we should be phrasing this.
Yeah.
It isn't like, gosh, I just found these guys no one else knew how good they were in the NBA. But they fit very well here. In your mind right now, what if they had gotten Kuzma instead?
They would have still been pretty good. But
we have Luka.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think that exactly. It was less about who we got. But the Kuzma problem was like he actually vetoed the trade.
Right. Kuzma, oddly enough, didn't want to leave Washington. Right? And then it says here, that's how Harrison positioned himself to persuade Dumont to sign off on the Doncic trade. A deal considered illogical by rival executives for a variety of reasons, from parting with a perennial MVP contender in his prime without any threat of a trade demand to receiving what widely was perceived to be poor value in return. It's like everything about it is bad. Everything about it is bad. Then let's add in, because sometimes fan favorites are like the guy at the end of the bench who finally gets in the game, or the
right.
Like this guy also the fan favorite. Like also everybody's favorite. Dirk's favorite.
Is he nice to me though?
You had Dirk talking about how like actually man, this guy's better than I am.
But is he nice to me?
He's better than me
and I'm
and
in
he
charge.
will.
I need him to be nice to me.
That's what it all comes down to. So Harrison built his case from a business perspective. He knew who he was talking to. Luka would be eligible to sign a 5-year, $345 million Supermax contract extension in the summer. Harrison told Dumont that deal would be an awful investment, pointing to Doncic's conditioning concerns, poor off-court habits, and recurring calf strains, predicting his body would break down. Luka and Harrison had several disagreements regarding the recovery process. This doesn't even go into that Harrison had fired, the Mavs,
right?
Conditioning coaches and things like that, and brought in his own people.
I think now we're gone.
Harrison also blamed the Mavs' 5-game elimination from the Celtics in the finals as on Luka's defensive struggles. He pitched Dumont on his vision of building the league's best defense around Anthony Davis. Harrison had been close with him since he was a teen playing in the AAU circuit. He then convinced Dumont the trade discussions had to be...
Dude, we just stop. I can't take any more of this, dude. I can't. I don't...
We're putting a bow on all of this, right? Because this is kind of the...
No,
unless
it'll
Nico comes out,
come around again when the Lakers are in the final. This is never going to end.
Harrison also convinced Dumont that the trade discussions, this is the crazy part, had to be contained.
It's literally grooming. It's literally Patrick Dumont molesting or getting molested and groomed by Nico. Shh. No,
minimizing. Right, we don't have to tell your mom.
Come on, it'll be all right. Don't you like doing this? You're the big basketball man with me now.
Your mom
don't
would be
tell
upset.
Cuban.
Yeah.
Come on. You know what a bummer that guy is.
What is Cuban the owner? I thought you were the owner.
I think you're the big shot, aren't you?
You big
man.
man.
What does that desk say?
Do you have to run and ask mommy, or do you run and ask Mark Cuban? No.
I guarantee you that's how he played it.
But he convinced it had to be contained, minimizing the risk of it leaking to the media. Well, why would that matter? Patrick Dumont asks. He says, well, that could result in Luka's agent using his leverage to then kill this deal. We don't want to kill this deal, dude. This is too good to be true. I can't believe I have these stupid effing Lakers ready to do. They're right there. They're ready to pull out, though. I mean, he's not going to give us that extra first rounder because they won't let me. So I don't want the Lakers to pull out. What would happen if they did? So no one else knew. That's why Dumont didn't go to Cuban, because they were like, well, that could lead to leaks. And, this guy, who's this basketball genius I've come to learn, he's been around. He knows. He knows that we don't want to leak. I still go back, in my mind. Rob Lowe is at lunch with Nico here, the guy that looks like Rob Lowe, the Lakers GM. And Nico first floats the idea. And I've been in this situation on a lower level. It is when your wife comes to you and says, I'm thinking about visiting my mom for 2 weeks. You can't, and I'm stirring I was stirring the stevia into the coffee at that point.
Remember your training.
You're built for this.
Keep that heart rate flat.
And, yeah. And that's interesting. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know. Who would want him? I mean, that would be a huge risk for us, man. I mean, he is out of shape. Did I see?
What was he? You guys had to get a beer from him?
You're
what
like
was that
taking
about?
beer out of his hand?
Yeah.
He's just drinking beer after games? Was it after the Western Conference Finals in which they went to the final? Yes, it was. Okay, no.
How many technicals does he get?
That's got to be annoying,
God,
right?
he's
yelling
not
at
really
fans.
growing
His
up.
emotions, like, is he ever going to grow up?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I don't know that somebody's going to trade for him right now. Isn't he hurt?
All the time? Yeah.
Isn't he hurt a lot? I guess we could, but I don't even know.
We should have done viewer mail.
Yeah.
Did I depress you?
Yeah, dude.
I think pizza might make you feel better.
I literally waited all day yesterday just staring at this article. And I was like, okay, I guess we'll try it. And made it about halfway through and was like, I just can't do this. I can't do it.
The other thing in the article that does annoy me with everything in the article, Jason Kidd kind of gets away like with nothing. Because I don't believe for a second this could have been made without Jason Kidd knowing about it.
I agree. I at least know that he, you know that he was not creating an environment where this was not possible. He pulls the levers, man.
And look who's
Littlefinger.
He's still there.
He's got an extension. He's going to be there.
Break time? Or you want to do viewer mail before we do the thing?
No, I want to go sit in the rain.
The Dumb Zone.
I'm bananas about our 5-star installation package with a lifetime installation warranty. Rick Renner for Flooring Direct, slowing down traffic in a yellow jacket. Hey, no Chuck in the truck with his tailgate warranty. You know when he drives away? There goes your warranty. We don't do that at Flooring Direct. We give you a lifetime installation warranty. It's transferable. Call now. We bring the store to you.
Our pros are the nicest. We've got the best prices at Flooring Direct.
Quality Roofing, we've got drones.
Boy, they do. And they're going to take those drones, fly them up top, and get a good look at that roof and inspect it.
They will. I never knew that until you told me last week.
The whole lead up.
I was last week years old when you told me that Qualis Roofing has drones. But yes, apparently the insurance companies recommend you get your roof inspected twice a year. I think that's a little ridiculous. Let's at least make it once, though.
But the drone makes sense now, though. Because if you're going to be going up there, once, twice a year?
Yeah.
You're going to need a drone for that.
QualisGC.com. They're great. They're great with listeners of our show. We've had, tons of people just come up to us and tell us how awesome the experience was with Qualis. I don't have to have anybody to tell me how awesome my experience was. They put a new roof on my house. I wasn't sure if I needed one. I knew that we haven't had a new roof in over a decade. And they went up there, inspected it, and they're like, yeah, you got a lot of hail damage here, man. So we'll take care of it. They took care of everything. They dealt with the insurance company for us. I didn't have to do all the calls on that end, and all we paid is the deductible. So Qualis Roofing, go to QualisGC.com. Do they have a number?
They do. The phone number is 817-500-9008. And all of those are interesting copy points. But there's one final one.
That's where he was leading you guys in it.
It doesn't matter.
Qualis Roofing, we've got drones.
Magnificent.
I just got rear-ended. Should I call the insurance company?
It's always best to talk to us before dealing with the insurance company.
Okay, but I don't think I can afford a lawyer.
Don't worry. You don't pay us anything up front. No hidden fees, no surprises.
Oh, thank you. I feel so overwhelmed right now.
Before you call the insurance company, call Frankel first. Frankel and Frankel. Call 214 or 817 all threes.
Tried and access services, I had garage door bad. But after just one email wrote, could I call your dad? Had a brand new door put in just a single day. Tried in access services, holy crap, hooray.
Give up.
Door was sad and sucky, flaccid at its best. But Jeremy and the fellas said, just put your fear to rest. If you need some help like me, just call the boys today. Tried in access services, holy crap, hooray.
Yeah, the website is txtrident.com. Hit up Jeremy at 817-512-1212. And we learned through Grady that if you're a listener, you get 10% off.
Our main goal at Game Day Men's Health is to have each man feel his absolute best. You're not just a number. We care about each person. We want you to come in. We want you to optimize your testosterone. We want you to live your dream.
Anything?
See, the rings are a lot harder than people think. He's gonna be ripped, and he doesn't have to go through the contact of football.
Yeah, it totally makes sense, man. It's so great that you're showing me pictures of your family. This is all I ever wanted, over the years we've worked together. Sometimes the work gets in the way, there's a little distance or a lot of distance, and now we're just here having chips, being friends, and enjoying each other's company, man.
Or brothers.
Yeah.
It feels like we're brothers, or you're even a father figure I never had. And actually, if you're cool with it, I'd love for you to be my grandpa.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I love that, man. Blake's grandpa, man. This is great. Everything's perfect
Feels
now.
right. Feels
yeah.
right.
Anything?
What is this? The opening ceremony of the Butt Buddy Olympics or something?
Wait, what's he doing here?
Well, my dream is to make fun of your dream. And I couldn't have imagined to be this good.
Yeah, he's got a point.
What? He's got a point. Whose side are you on? Grandpa Jake. Blake's grandpa.
That was your dream. Now we're in his dream.
Game Day Men's Health. Live your dreams. Most of them.
You're familiar with Community Mechanical? That's my HVAC company. Travis was just over my house installing something. I just let him in because, he's a great dude.
Yeah.
You've met him?
Yes.
Travis
awesome,
Gafford?
Awesome guy. Came up and fixed our AC unit, which we were told was completely totaled and needed to be replaced, and did it real quick and real cheap, and got in and out, took care of us, and got signed up for the monthly or the
preventative maintenance.
Preventative maintenance, yeah.
So the other company said it's going to be like 5 figures to replace this.
Yeah, we need a completely new unit, but there was something with the compressor that was like a $1,000 part, or maybe I'm getting it mixed up. But the expensive part, they said, was broken, completely totaled, and you might as well do a whole new system. They came over, Community Mechanical came over and said, no, that's not the case. It's the cheap part that's just barely broken, and they came and replaced it real quick. They both start with a C. I'm not very handy.
He's so good at this.
Yeah.
Capacitor and condenser.
What else do you need to hear?
I'm good on AC. I live in Florida and have gone through probably 4 new units throughout my time there. Yeah.
What's their phone number? Oh, 469-667-7290. You could even text them, and they'll get right back to you. Like they got back to Brandon Aubrey, who is a proud whatever of Community Mechanical.
Probably customer is a
customer,
good,
user,
yeah.
I
Customer.
couldn't get that word.
Subscriber.
The word customer begins with a C. All these other, I can't.
Capacitor, condenser.
There you go.
Condensate.
All these places want your birthday to give you free stuff on your birthday. Space them out.
That's yeah. What are you gonna do? Eat 12 meals? The free meal? Even if they give you the whole month, that's a lot of pressure.
My birthday, May 15th to this place, June 15th. That place, July 15th. That place, August 15th. Because then I get one free thing a month.
I mean, I'm just in the dojo learning, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in awe.
Yeah.
In the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone,
No puppet. The puppet. You're the puppet. No puppet. No puppet. The puppet. You're the puppet. No puppet. A puppet. No puppet. A puppet. You're the puppet. The puppet. The puppet. No puppet. No puppet. The puppet. You're the puppet. No puppet. No puppet.
The Dumb Zone.
But guess what? Tomorrow is his birthday. We have a tradition in our household. Got to sing happy birthday. You ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. All right.
You're listening to The Dumb Zone.
The Dumb Zone today brought to you in part by Frankel and Frankel Personal Injury Attorneys. 214-817-333-3333. It's wet out there, Dan. Slick.
Oh, perfect.
Maybe somebody with their hazards on, hydroplane, slides into your vehicle, injures your person. You are personally injured. Contact the pros who knows. They've got people from who used to work on the insurance side with them. They know the tricks of the trade, and they're going to fight for you, the little guy, at 214-817-333-3333. We're out here at Conde Rosso in Arlington. 50% off.
That's an accident.
Yes. Now it's real.
It's a sound effect. SFX.
I want to give a shout out. I want to let Brian from Qualis get the shine for this, even though I turned it down. He offered to them pay for listeners 50% for the back half of the show here and let us off the hook. And I said, we've got it.
Oh.
Not under our roof.
That's very nice of Brian from Qualis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will probably, he's a good business advisor, and he will probably tell you that you just made a bad decision.
Perhaps.
Or are you playing the long game?
That's right. That's what it's all about.
Thereby, maybe it's a good decision. Or, well, anyway, are we ready?
Yeah.
To do this? Okay. We are going to welcome on our football picking buddies. We pick games every Thursday with Cirque du Sirois. And let's see. Well, you know what? We could just do this. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for DeeZ's Picks.
That's right. Cirque du Sirois is a podcast, YouTube show.
Yo, what's up? It's Shotty.
And they join us to pick games every week.
Hello.
It looks like no cash this week. We have Mike
The crowd-
Sirois,
Yeah, thank you. Hey,
who is
welcome.
huge, is watching wrestling. And we have Danny Sirois, who is in his studio. His kick-ass studio.
How you feeling, Shale?
Better today. Better today. We're on a rebound. I had a rough 4 days, but I am.
What's going on?
I'm through all the Dayquil. The NyQuil just sip left.
Even his connection is sick.
Throat, sinuses. Is the connection bad?
It's fine.
We got the vid?
I'm sorry.
The
no,
vid?
I don't think so.
The HIV?
Just no, none of that. None of that. But I'm
You
better
looking
today.
Crabs?
Absolutely. I look plenty of butt, but no, I don't think that caused this. There was a time in my life when you'd get a sore throat, maybe shortly after an encounter, and then you were like, does that? Probably not, right?
Probably not. Nah,
All right, let's try again. Let's try again with someone else.
It is cold and flu season.
Thank you, Dan.
That's right. Is Danny's mic working?
His mouth isn't.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
I was muted.
There we go. Say all the funny stuff you just said a few minutes ago.
Okay, I'll repeat everything. I'm going to have to disappear for a minute to go wipe a butt that's not mine, so I'll just mute my mic so you don't have to hear that.
Okay, well, we can update everybody on the standings. Because,
yes,
what was
let's.
it, last week, I believe, the good guys, which is the dumb zone, were ahead in picks by 9 games. And as we wake up this morning, we see that has shrunk to 3 games.
Yeah,
that's how quickly this can happen. If you remember last week, the big game was Kansas City. We all had the Chiefs. They all had the Broncos. We not only all had the Chiefs, I had a triple play. So that was the big swing, man.
Yes. No, I'm not the type of leader to say, if I could get a little help from my guys, how is it that if I have a couple bad weeks, all of a sudden the whole effing thing is over? I'm the type to take it as a leader. So I've got to be better. You guys kind of are what you are.
I think you're a terrible leader by saying that.
It's on me.
Yeah.
I've got to pick us up.
I
had a couple bad weeks, and now it's tied.
You're the Luca of the show. You are.
I know. It's now more than ever.
But Luca shouldn't be throwing shade at his teammates that
No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm not going to do that.
I'm only Reggie Bullock.
By saying you're not going to do
doing
that.
all I can.
You are doing that. And it's sad.
Sounds to me like you're.
12. Go ahead.
No, so just telling Dan, it sounds to me like you're trying to work out a trade.
We'll take him. Cash is like the AD of Cirque.
Well, now that I've made that trade,
you know it's in
He's
there.
over here.
Sort of available.
The public won't let it happen. If we had
That's
kept
true.
this behind closed doors,
Okay.
we could have done this.
That's true. I don't know what I was thinking.
He's out of
I like
shape.
to see your team's Luca fracturing things, and it's been what 9, 10 weeks. Luca gets frustrated.
Be right
Just
back.
maybe says a little something, like it'd be nice if this guy hit this jumper that I set him up for perfectly in the corner. But I love this.
But ultimately, though, I believed in Arch Manning. It's on me. That team is dog shit. Texas's offense is so bad. It's not fun to watch. Not at all.
What's going to happen this coming week? Aren't they? Is the Aggie their next game?
It's after they have Arkansas. I want to say this week.
Oh,
and then dude. If A&M gets on top of Texas early, that's going to get ugly.
When are we doing picks next week? Wednesday?
Sure. Yeah.
Because we do have a show Friday.
Does that work for you, Mike?
Yeah, I think so.
He's
am I
coming
partying
with
you
us. Yeah,
boys?
he's on the train.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Mike Sirois will be with us next Friday at Kane and Abel's in Austin.
You hear that, ladies of Hill Country?
That's going to be great.
Oh, yeah, the Cowboys game's Thursday. We got to do it before then.
Yeah, we need to do it Wednesday. Like, that's what we've always done.
Oh, okay. All right. Jeez. Why is everybody yelling at me?
Boy, 2 bad weeks, and now he's testy.
I know.
I just demand excellence.
All right, so team-wise, we have 158 wins. They have 155. Player-wise, leading the pack, it's tough. Jake Kemp has 61 wins this year out of 110 games picked. Mike has 56. I have 51. Danny with 50. Cash with 49. And then Blake with 46. So very bunched up. Very bunched up once it gets past the top two, which are Jake and Mike Sirois. So it's time
Cash
to pick.
has a theory. Cash has a theory that you guys, because of the cut that we put in, you guys are picking nervous now, and he really thinks that's going to like impact things. And I hope he's right.
Because of the what?
So,
the cut thing.
because of we took 6. Yeah, we took 6 games out of your lead. Now we're going to take the lead this week, like, and it wouldn't even, be that weird of a swing.
Hey,
you
listen.
think you guys are picking nervous.
He keeps saying that your booty holes are tight.
Yeah, and again,
Yes.
Mike, I would not say that I've seen this in my teammates. I would not, but I have.
I would tell Cash, why don't you come say it to our face?
We'll pay for half.
We're not scared of nothing.
We'll pay for half your lunch.
I do know last week you guys were accusing us of some level of cheating.
There's this.
And that we do not talk about this off the air. How you could accuse us of that is it's beyond me. I'm pissed. I'm offended. The fact that I come in every week with some kind of a bit. Hey, I have a Baker shirt. I'll pick Baker for my triple play.
I know.
And you guys are like, oh, I really like Middle Tennessee State.
I don't know. ChatGPT told me to take this game, so I'm going to take this game.
Minus 13.5.
Right. Western Kentucky. Who the hell know? People in Kentucky don't know anything about Western Kentucky. And you guys all of a sudden are now picking those games. And we put that on top of the fact that the unwritten, they're spoken a little bit, rules, and it's all friendly. We're all just friends here, are, okay, you send in your picks to the whole group so you can all see the picks.
Uh-oh.
And you guys hid your picks. You did not reply all. Not one of you.
No.
Like, I'm going to hide my picks like a pussy. I said
You did not reply all.
There are some women who
Sorry,
are about
ma'am.
to sit down for lunch.
Sorry. We'll pay for half your meal.
We will.
Yeah.
Hey,
There is a
you want the
certain-
whole
there's a-
dumb zone or not? You want the full experience here.
Yeah.
There is a certain advantage to seeing the entire board and then being the last person to pick on Saturday morning.
Yeah,
which
he
does
just gave
happen
you the
quite
advantage.
frequently
You
for
get
you
to-
guys.
Well, no, it's supposed to work in the best picks first, and then people.
I just tell you that I'm not looking at anybody's ever.
So Jake
Sit
can
in my
pick first.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't. Neither do I.
I don't either.
But if you want to all pick behind the scenes, and if you want us to collude and work on our picks together like you guys are, then we'll do it.
Yeah,
We're not
we got
doing
the
it.
3-game
We'll
lead. We could just copy you, big boy.
That's what we'll do.
We'll ice this shit right now.
Yeah, we'll knee before the 2-minute warning. Watch us.
Just saying, these guys aren't playing fair, and I don't like it. That
All
being
right.
said, I really like
you are
Ball
getting
State
nervous.
this week. Something I saw.
Out of the Cardinals.
There's something I really saw in their the practice this week. All right, so let's pick games. We start with the first, and then we get down to the worst. We have the Cowboy game we have to pick. And this is what we do on the air. We pick the Cowboy game. The Eagles are favored here in Dallas by 3.5 points, and then you pick your triple play. So we'll start with Jake.
Okay, Tennessee has not won in the swamp, Blake, since 2003. 10 straight. Florida's at home, getting points. It's tasty, Dan. Florida plus 4.5 at home.
So you like that one?
I like that one.
And you're going with that?
No, I'm not.
Oh!
Just triple the Cowboys
It
and get it over
feels
with.
like getting off the Chiefs wagon right now is like my Bitcoin experience or Mike Sirois Top Shot experience. Like, we've been riding the Chiefs. Don't just bail because last week they lost to a great team. But that's not the pick. The Eagles are wearing Kelly green.
Please.
I knew it.
The Eagles are wearing Kelly green
Don't ruin
on
my
Sunday.
Sunday.
The Birds are undefeated, 5-0 since they brought those back. It's the first time they're going to wear them on the road in 30 years. And for those reasons, I'm going to take the 3.5 and triple play the Dallas Cowboys because here's how the script goes. They will get us back in.
Why did you should have known?
They will get us back in. They'll probably beat Kansas City. They might beat Detroit, and then they will lose to either San Diego or something like that. But you got to get San Diego, Los Angeles, the Chargers. They're going to be back in, and it starts with a big win on Sunday afternoon during the stream.
Triple play.
You have to triple the Eagles.
To negate it.
Yeah.
All I know is this. That ruined my Cowboy. The last Cowboy game when I bet a triple play on the Cowboys, as you know.
Yeah, well, that's because you had no confidence.
Yeah, and then they got killed.
By Jacoby Brissett.
That was pre-Quinnen. It's Quinnen time now, baby.
Well, why was their offense
Cowboys
crappy?
by
Why was their offense
million.
Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen.
That's my logic, and I'm sticking with it. Who's up next?
Mike Sirois.
Thank you. I will say this. I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure, maybe Blake has, of standing on the sideline and watching your triple play just get fucking annihilated.
I thought about you.
So did I.
Wait, where was that?
They were at Duke.
And it was not close.
We went to Duke. Our buddy's the coach there, and we had the all access, everything. We went to the walkthrough the day before. I'm like, oh, yes.
They were sending me pictures from practice.
They score a touchdown almost every play in the walk.
Mikey sent me a text, and I hadn't looked on the sports app to check the scores, and he goes, my triple at Duke isn't looking very good right now. And I knew it had to be like in the second quarter. So I thought maybe they were up by a touchdown, and I looked, and it was like 30-3.
Yeah.
So bad.
And they were favored to win.
Yeah, they were the home unranked favorite versus ranked team. My beautiful theory that usually works.
That's
is
you're 0-2.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's brutal to be there in person.
But it was heartbreaking. It was 31-3, and we're just, this thing's done. That was very hard. All right. That said, I am not tripling the Fighting Dallas Cowboys, but I do believe in them. I think they did play Philly really close in week one. Obviously, we all remember that. And I'm legit. When they have 5 or 6 new people on a shitty defense, that changes how shitty that defense is. When one of them is Quentin Williams, that matters too. So I am getting down on the Cowboys plus 3.5 as a regular play. And then because they did so good for us last week, by failing against the Broncos, I'm going to reward the Kansas City Chiefs, who are minus 3.5, and a little bit desperate against the Colts. I am triple playing the Chiefs of Kansas City minus 3.5 against the Colts.
Do you have that image? The picks one. Speaking of a lot on the line, if this matters, there is an account I follow that does like the playoff leverage index. And you can see how much each team has on the line each week. The Chiefs have the most by far this week. Like if they lose, you can see it goes down to like 30%. If they win, it's up to 70%. This is the biggest game, non-playoff game of Mahomes' career.
I mean, I was thinking that last week,
They're 4-1 at home. Colts are 2-2 on the road. I mean, I believe.
Yeah.
Where are the Dolphins on this little sheet? I don't see them down there.
I think a win would take.
It's because they have a bye week.
They would go, okay, yeah, there you go. They're going to stay at 1%.
We got to win, so we're eligible for the in the hunt graphic.
They're on the second. They're on the second page.
All we cheer for is to be in the hunt.
We call that sniffing around around the dumb zone.
Okay, yep. I saw that.
All right. I think I'm pretty bad at the Cowboy games this year. Let me see. Yeah, I'm 2-8.
Don't love that.
Give me the Eagles.
Okay, good. That's smart.
Give me the Eagles to try and negate at least one of Jake's 3 losses there. And, yeah, the Cowboys are baffling. Just a effing baffling team. I know they're at home, though.
It's a different team.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. So there's a lot of tasty plays out there, my boys. Boys. A lot of tasty plays. One I'm looking at real hard, Buccaneers at Rams. You're giving Baker 6.5 points. And I know that he recently failed in this venture at Buffalo. He's had a couple of tough weeks. And we are directly in the Baker cycle of serious doubt.
Yeah.
No one believes he can do it. And I really don't believe they could be that crappy to get beat by double digits week after week after week. But I'm not taking Baker.
Oh, come on. You sold me.
He doesn't want to wait till Monday night. No, it's Sunday night.
I'm looking out at the desert.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Browns are starting Shedeur Sanders.
Fresh off of a robbery.
He's very motivated to prove the world wrong. He's very motivated. He's embarrassed about last week's quarterback rating, which I believe they said if he would have just spiked the ball into the ground after every snap, he would have had a higher quarterback rating than he actually finished with. You look at the Browns, and so there is a lot of motivation for the Browns, but you look at them, and their history is not good. Since they came back to the NFL in 1999, they have had 17 quarterbacks make their first NFL start as a rookie. And those quarterbacks are 0-17. They have not won an NFL start. The last time that happened was 1995 with Eric Zier.
Wow.
You look at the Browns on the road this year. They have lost 41-17, 34-10, 23-9, 32-13, and 27-20. So every game they have lost by a ton. What's the other Shedeur thing I had? Let me take a look here. Hold on, I'm not done. You think I'm done with Shedeur stuff?
No, I would never make a
Doesn't feel
fool
like
out of
you're
me.
done.
With his start, he is going to become the 42nd quarterback to start for the Browns since 1999. How many years is that?
26.
26. 42 different quarterbacks. Now, I saw that stat, and I wanted to go look for another one on my own. And this was from 1950 to 1995. The first part of the Browns. How many years is that? 45 years? They had 27 starting quarterbacks. So in their first, 45 years, and then the last, it's the exact opposite. And if you want to look at one last stat on Shedeur Sanders, he wears number 12. He's getting his start in week 12.
What are we doing?
12 times 12 is 144.
What is this?
He was drafted
He's
with pick
tripling
number
him.
144.
Don't do this. You're upset with me. You're going to
Yes.
No.
But I'm not playing the Browns.
Oh.
God.
What a tease.
What a journey.
But what I am playing is Dan Campbell to get right versus the New York Giants at home. They're favored by 10.5. Give me Detroit to beat up on a bad team at home. That's what they do, folks.
Okay.
Triple play.
It's like
The Detroit-
picks with Andy Kaufman.
The Detroit Lions, my triple play. Up next, we have Danny.
I will also take the Cowboys at home to not. I think they're going to win outright. Triple plays. I've benefited from a rule that you guys have in your picks where you still get it if it's a push, and it happened again last week.
We actually changed that rule last Saturday. Last Saturday,
Okay.
we had an emergency meeting.
You changed it back. All right. Well, then we're 6 back. Sorry about that. This week, I'm going to bet on the team that made a midweek quarterback change because the Jets benched Fields and are going with a guy that's named after a part on the front end of an automobile. They're going to start Tyrod Taylor, and I don't think Baltimore is going to beat them by 2 touchdowns. I think the Jets will keep it closer than that, so I'm going to triple play the Jets Jets.
Triple play.
Get a veteran in there to steady hand, calm things down a bit, and have a nice showing. Right? Who's with me?
I'm with you.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, Cash's triple and Cowboy.
I got him via email. He has taken the Philadelphia Eagles minus 3.5, and his triple play that I am merely reading, so please don't yell, is Western Kentucky.
Unbelievable, dude.
He loves them. He's a fan.
Unbelievable.
At LSU.
It's horseshit.
An SEC team, a conference that he follows very close to.
By the way, though, I almost triple played LSU in that game.
Against Cash?
Well, just against Western Kentucky.
Let's go. Put it up.
Yeah.
How's that sound, bro?
That'll make
It's
our
fantastic.
game better. Don't triple the Cowboys, dude.
I'm taking the Cowboys. We'll stick with the Cowboys. It's a new sheriff in town.
And finally, Blake Jones. Who?
I'm going to triple play against the worst team with a winning record in the NFL. They are on the East Coast, traveling to the West Coast. They got a boost after beating the Cowboys. The media loves to anoint a team whenever they beat the cruddy Cowboys. The Carolina Panthers wins this year over the Falcons, the Dolphins, the Jets. There's no way they stay within 7 of the San Francisco 49ers. Give me the Niners -7 at home on Monday Night Football.
I like it.
Triple play.
You guys got a show tonight, or are you too sick?
Oh, yeah, we got a show tonight. No Cash on the show tonight, but I wanted to tell Jake especially, but all of your viewers, we have a special guest joining us in studio because we tail the Dumb Zone. We follow your social media accounts. We have one Mason Brick Ledoux.
Wow.
Joining us in studio to tell his tales of being a promoter in the rap game of DFW, befriending a very young Post Malone, losing that friendship, and starting a ranch where he sells beef out in East Texas.
He knew Mac Miller.
Did you know Mac Miller?
So you haven't done any research on him, have you?
Well, I didn't know that.
Now you have.
Oh, shoot.
All right, thanks, fellas.
See you, boys.
Tune in tonight.
Bye, Kanye Rosso.
To Cirque du Sirois.
Bye, Malcolm.
There you go. Wave. That guy waved.
On the YouTube.
That guy waved.
Enjoy your pizzas.
We have a new sponsor, Jake. And we have to get this up into the den. Because just got it in the mail yesterday.
Yeah, a little bit, possibly you could say strange to be doing a bidet ad in a restaurant, but we're here to talk to you about Tushy.
Tushy! You are a huge proponent of the bidet.
I've had a Tushy bidet for a long time, since well before they approached us. So, yeah, it's pretty simple, man. Your butt's gross. It's disgusting. If you're not using a bidet, you're just covered in poop all the time, and it's gross, and you should stop. Become a cultured person.
So compare this to toilet paper.
It's not even. It's just a much better experience. These are used to. You had to pay several $100s. They were really hard to install. You had to maybe even get a plumber involved. These are easy. You literally just pop it on. It's very, very simple. You're gonna feel cleaner, fresher.
Let's see. It says here, this is daily decadence with practical benefits. Over half the people who wash with Tushy soothe their hemorrhoids, and 9 out of 10 people reduce itching and discomfort.
Yeah, it's all true.
Let's see. Finally, I want to say to you, remember, a-hole is only a naughty word if you wipe. For a limited time, Dumb Zone listeners will get 10% off their first bidet order when you use the code DUMBZONE at checkout. 10% off at HelloTushy.com with the promo code DUMBZONE.
That's right. 10% off.
Hello.
These are easy. It takes 15 minutes to install. 30-day money-back guarantee. It's a life changer. It's a game changer.
We're going to give it a try. You think the guests will enjoy that?
I sincerely hope no guests are
going
that route in the den, but I don't care. I just know there's a lot of people who have to.
Didn't you do that and get caught by my wife once?
No, that was Jake because he didn't flush.
That's
my wife walked in on one of you guys.
Tale.
Was it peeing?
Yeah, I had my tiny little hog out. Oh, that's cute.
It's all perspective. So she probably thought it was giant. The one that she is used to looking at. Shall we do? Okay, so do you want to carry viewer mail and just do it tomorrow? Or do you want to do 1 or 2 today and then the rest?
1 or 2 today is good. Yeah,
okay.
That's a good. Let's split it up.
All right. Jake finally said I had a good idea. Or he stopped himself before saying it. You got any?
I have a couple.
I'm going to start out with a piece of audio. This is from Clayton. He was watching
Foodie Clayton?
No, he was watching Vandy Auburn a couple weeks ago and heard something. Maybe it's the things that sound dirty.
But you're able to keep Ashton Daniels from being able to escape that pocket. He took a pretty big hit at the end of it.
Yeah, you're right. Rinaldi first to him. And Cox second punt. And height.
Okay. So I believe what we have here is
That's a reach, but actually very good.
A punter whose last name is Cox.
And this is
he
has already punted once.
This will be not his first, not his third, but his second punt. And so it sounds like this.
The first to him. And Cox second punt.
He's back there for another
CS and punt. GDSCS punt.
Like, has some old-timey football coach ever said, and we ran out there and did another C-sucking punt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nelly has already come up on the show today. We were debating the other day, like, why would he be doing the halftime show montage medley for a Raiders game? And Christian sent us this. It's an image advertising a Nelly show at Town Square Park in Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh, my.
That's a mighty fall.
Where he's performing
with hell yeah.
Chingy. Everybody in Alaska getting tipsy.
Yeah.
This does not feel like Nelly's doing well. Town Square Park in Anchorage, but who knows? Maybe they
Somebody sent us
they
his
have
net
a budget. Who knows?
What's his net worth?
70 million?
No freaking way, dude.
Okay, I'm sorry, 60 million.
There's no. Okay, maybe. Yeah. I'll keep going. I got one here from Justin. Here's an anchor word, Blake.
Okay.
Although I'm not. I guess this is the anchor word. Blanking and hollering.
Hooting.
You don't hear a lot of hooting.
No.
Ever without hollering.
Okay.
So add that one to the list.
Hooting and hollering.
Parker in Rocky Point emails, Dear Daniel, last weekend at my rec league softball game, we had a moment that felt like the Wayne Gretzky puck to the wife's head incident. So this is rec league softball.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
One of my teammates' daughters, maybe 7 years old, she is riding a scooter during the game. When I come back to the dugout with about 45 minutes left, I was told she had fallen. They asked me to take a look because I work in the medical field. It did not take a degree to see what was wrong. Her arm was clearly broken. But instead of heading out to the ER, the mom kept playing so we didn't have to take an automatic out.
Whoa.
The kid sat on the bench crying with a broken arm until there were just a few minutes left.
Wow.
I want to know, what would our resident Hall of Fame softball legend Blake Jones have done in this situation? From Parker in Rocky Point.
You gotta leave. Your kid has a broken arm.
Yeah, but your team's going to get an out every time you're up.
I obviously think the game situation matters here, right? If it's a blowout, you're leaving. If it's close and she's got a rake and she needs to be in the lineup, she's staying.
That's 7, though.
Can I?
4 is like your kid might not ever remember this. 7, your kid's going to remember this forever, and then
Can I, though,
tell
ask
the therapist.
maybe the Dan McDowell-esque question of, are you certain that a kid is way worse off having a broken arm for 20 minutes longer? Like, one kid has a broken arm and gets attention right away. The other one gets it 20 minutes later. Are you sure that actually impacts the health outcome?
Yeah, but that 20 minutes will change the way you're viewed by all of those people forever.
I'm saying there now.
Yes, especially after I park one over the.
Now, you would almost have to do that.
The pressure is so high when you come to the plate again.
You cannot roll out to third base.
Let me reference your bad business decision and the short-term business, the long game. You're playing the long game with your kid. You're playing with those here, like. But I guess if you're just worried about your image, then you're going to do that. If you're not, you're going to stay and play because you're a competitor.
Wow. I got one.
I'd like to meet the lady, though.
That's amazing.
Would you like to meet the lady?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's just kind of see what she's all about.
We could probably get her. Blake meets his second wife at softball, too.
That's how I met the first one.
That's just how he does it.
Yep.
Brandon sent us this. Had an interesting moment at church the other day that I thought you'd find enjoyable. He was at church, local Parker County church. Pastor was preaching on the redemptive power of God, the power of prayer. He gives biblical examples, the parting of the Red Sea, freeing the Israelites from control of the Egyptian Pharaoh, other typical examples you'd expect to hear. It was then to my surprise when I looked up and there was a picture of baby Jessica being rescued from the well popped up on the screen. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I nearly shit my pants when the pastor began into his fiery weave and told the congregation how once there was a baby named Jessica who fell into a well. It took everything in me to keep from busting out in laughter, but the pastor went on to explain the story in great detail and weaved it back into his main point by saying that, prayer works. So he's hitting you with the classics, and then his attempt to sort of modernize this a little bit. He's got, again, saving the Israelites, all these examples. And then he's like, and also one you may not have heard of, or maybe you do remember, the baby who was in the well. Put that picture up there.
And joining us now, she walks out.
Need some money.
Right, that's definitely
pass around the thing for adult Jessica. Not going well. I have a couple of Blake-related emails. One from Jeff.
G or J?
G, our guy in Austin.
That's why I asked.
G off. He says, as you know, I have a things I'm done with list. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Like he's done with San Antonio.
Yeah.
What else is he done with? Bridges or something? There's just a bunch of...
Graduations.
He says Blake is getting with the program, finishing up the last bit of bar of soap in the shower. Not worth it.
Nope.
Trying to squeeze the last bit of toothpaste. No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I completely agree. Shout out to Blake from Jeff. I dealt with this last night. I channeled my inner Blake and Jeff in the den as I love the foaming hand soap, and I'm down to the part where if you push it. Little comes out, but if you just keep doing it, you can get to that last millimeter of foaming hand soap will last you 3 weeks. But I decided, you know what? I'm closing this up. We're throwing it away. We're putting a brand new hand soap there.
No, see, I never get to that point, and this is when I was young, and I realized I thought it was cool that I would hear comedians, black comedians, talk about things, and I'm like, that's how it was for us. I'm of course here referring to Chris Rock and Mo Tussin. The Robitussin is low. You fill it up with water. You shake it. We have Mo Tussin. I'm filling that soap up halfway through with water. And just diluting it and using it.
And my wife does that too. That's
I do that with soap all the time.
I hate that because then you don't.
They probably put too much in there anyways. No. It's probably overkill.
Yeah, they're always big companies always want to give you more of something. They are usually putting too much in that you have to dilute it.
I want to add one to the list: deodorant.
Oh, dude.
Because there were times I would just scrape the hell out of my armpit just to get that little bit.
Did you ever pick up the pieces of deodorant after they've fallen and tried to I don't know, maybe if I mash that into my armpit.
We don't need to do that.
God, that's
do that.
Just one Blake one, or did you have another one? I thought you said you had a couple Blake ones.
I have a couple follow-ups because I definitely heard from rolling suitcase people and rubber ring people.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know I would set so many people off. But somebody said Jimmy Fallon almost lost his ring finger because he fell in his house and got caught on something.
And it was because of the rubber ring?
No, it was because
of the regular ring.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've heard of guys getting ring injuries. And the only reason I've heard of that is because I needed all of the excuses I could get when I decided I wasn't going to wear.
Here's the best one that I heard. If you ever dunk on a rim that has a chain.
Bro, you can't see it. You can barely see that V scar right there. That's from a chain. When I could dunk or dunk a small ball, the chain just ripped my...
Babe, what if I'm dunking?
What if I'm out dunking on a chain? What if I'm at Rucker Park?
I can't wear this.
And I have my wedding band on. Here's a quick one from Nathan. and we've already done enough today, so I don't know why I'm adding this on. If Kobe doesn't die in a helicopter crash, do we still have Luka? Is there any way Nico takes the GM job if his pal Kobe was still alive? And if he did, there's no way Kobe tells him trading Luka is a good idea, right? Did the Calabasas Hills cost us Luka?
Would you give your NBA winnings from that day up?
Oh, yeah. I think so, Blake. I think I gladly would. Now that tragedy's real for me, Blake.
Yeah. One from Drop Beth, who still wants to hear from the Denver ref lady.
Oh, she does, huh?
Yeah. Is it not going to make it?
I'll do it in the bye. When's the bye week?
Already happened.
Oh. Maybe we'll do it. Aren't we doing a 12-hour show, December 22nd?
Are we going to tease it for that?
Are we not allowed to promote that yet?
I don't know.
We'll play it for you, Beth.
All right.
Keep your shirt on. Did they say that to girls? Like, were you told keep your pants on?
Yeah.
Like if you wanted something, hey, keep your pants on. Well, I wasn't going to take them off. But that was like a dad thing.
Yeah, it just meant excitement.
Keep your pants on.
Right.
I think that's probably a sexualized thing that you're telling a little kid.
Yeah.
Because keep your pants on means you're about to go have sex or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Tyler, this is the image from the holidays image, Clayton. He says, for the last 2 years at my job, this is the things that are back. We've gotten President's Day and Juneteenth off in lieu for what we used to get, which was Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Now they have switched it back. He's got an image of his holiday calendar here. That's a funny back one. Like for a few years, it was like Juneteenth, we're not working. We're going to honor this. We all definitely know how serious this is. And then culture shifts a little bit, and they're like, meh.
I've always thought Juneteenth was a weird holiday to even have.
Well,
but I'm not coming at it from that perspective, I suppose.
Also, the perspective maybe you should come at it from is that they're all weird. It's just that one's newer, and so its weirdness is newer to you. But
is that like the Mormon of?
Yeah, kind of.
Because
a lot
of people are like, "Yeah, Mormon, that's
it's
weird."
So
You're
weird.
Like, yeah, all right. You look at all this other stuff.
Yeah, I think
that they're doing.
Yeah.
Like if Mormon was the one that's been here for thousands of years, and Christianity just started a couple hundred ago.
It'd probably be, yeah.
You'd be just laughing at what you're doing. What?
Came back to life? No sex? The baby?
You gotta wait.
All right.
Cool.
We're done with that now. Now we're going to do the news, and we will make this news brought to us by Lone Star Beer. They are our sponsor of all of the streams. The football streams. So Sunday, we will all be drinking some Lone Star Beer and some Lone Star Light. If you go to LoneStarBeer.com, you can get some cool merch at 21% off by using the code DumbZone21. I hope. Is that the code? Let's just say that it is.
It is.
It's Lone Star Beer, LoneStarBeer.com, DumbZone21. And they are also sending us to Austin. And next Friday, we'll be at Cane and Abel's from 2:30 to 5:30. Thank you, Lone Star Beer and Lone Star Light.
Here's Jake with the Dumb Zone News.
Well, the Southern powerhouses would like a seat at the table for all the news about your football team ain't been good news, as the head coach at Cedar Hill has been placed on leave and an assistant coach has resigned. So, and they're already out of the playoffs, or didn't make the playoffs, but typically this is a powerhouse.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
Well, okay. So I believe what the situation here is that they were letting people come coach during practices that weren't coaches. Like that they maybe had, like they said, well, this guy's like a substitute. He's a full-time sub. But you're not allowed to be a coach. Like,
okay, this seems pretty mild then.
It's mild, but it's the sort of thing that another team, another school calls and gets you in trouble for.
Yeah.
Because these guys were coaching during the season.
But you'd rather be in trouble for this than finding child porn or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just silver lining guy.
But I remember when I've told you guys my basketball journey ended in high school when we got a new coach. And he had come from Seagaville, which was a smaller school, but had moved up. And when we got this new coach, that same summer we got a lot of new players. And most of those
just
players,
coincidentally,
I did not see at school much at all. And it was pretty clear that me and several friends that was it. And I was not good. But my point is just, in addition to there being players there that didn't go to school, there would be guys at basketball practice who didn't work there. You know what I mean? Like, he just had his guys. He's like, this guy's with me.
So even at Richland High School.
Yeah, I mean,
we were recruiting players.
We were huge school-wise. Like, we weren't, but they got good, and he's still there.
Oh, really?
Oh, they've been dominant for they've had good teams. Many of which were comprised of guys I only saw ever play basketball at the school. We had a shooting at a Walmart in Dallas yesterday, and I'm only doing this one because this is like the ideal shooting. In that, because I don't like doing ones where it's just like, oh, here's 5 people who are dead, they were all related, let's make some jokes. In this case, the shooter is the only one deceased. This happened at a Walmart. He was, they believe, targeting, this is like a romantic entanglement. And he shot 2 women, one of them an innocent bystander. I mean, the other lady's innocent as well, but she was personally involved. And then he ran to his car and shot himself. So I was listening to the Fox 4 report on this story last night. And there's a part in here that I wanted you guys to hear. This is Fox 4's David Sintendry.
Those women are stable at a hospital. We do not know how they know each other, but Baldeo says the shooting appears to be personal.
We're going to go to a guy who was observing this, who was watching in the parking lot.
He was pushing the bullets. I mean, he was just pushing, because he was really angry.
Baldeo not knowing how to react while caught up near the gunfire.
Do you get out of your car and you run, or do you stay in your car and you duck?
I mean, a lot of decisions, right? There's a shooting happening right next to you. What do? Your life is flashing before your eyes. Do you get in your car and run? What do, as he said?
Do you get out of your car and you run, or do you stay in your car and you duck?
Which are you going to do? What did he do?
Ultimately, he recorded video.
Oh, yeah.
He took his phone
out. He immediately got on Instagram.
There were 3 options, actually. We didn't know.
Yeah. So with his life fully flashing before his eyes there, he's like, what do I do? I'm thinking of his grandma or something. He's like, oh, no, shit, I'm going to go live right now.
Oh, yeah.
David Sintendry, by the way, a big poncho guy. You'll see on this image here. I'm tracking you, buddy. And we got a poncho ad today.
He's got bits, man.
That's a poncho shirt?
It is.
Boy, that looks really lightweight, yet very supportive.
I wore my poncho shirt today because it's raining. And I thought I need to be wick away here. I want to dry off quick.
See, I wear my poncho shirts when it's real sunny out.
Because it's got SPF?
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow. You're saying it's good for either one of those weather situations.
I really am, Dan.
Do you wear your poncho shirt?
DeeZone.
Me? Yeah, under my suit jacket at Cowboys games because it looks so nice.
You're saying it can look that good?
It does look good.
I thought it was like an outdoors shirt. Unbelievable.
PonchoOutdoors.com/DumbZone. $10 off, free shipping. Spell it out. PonchoOutdoors.com. Shout out to the guy who was recording that. Oh, yeah, so we've got some new details. I like stories like this because it feels cool to know what's going to happen in a few years from now, right? Like to know what I'm going to be doing. It makes me feel like I have info no one else has.
Like what?
Well, it's not even that. I know that I'm going to be spending a lot of time and money at the new Universal Studios Kids Resort in Frisco. Like this is, I'm not saying it's Disney level, but this is a huge park that they're opening, which has like 7 different worlds like at Epcot or something like that. Here's my question, though. Like, they've got a Shrek thing. They've got a SpongeBob thing. They've got a Minions thing. But isn't this shit, like, old? Like, aren't these old concepts?
Shrek, SpongeBob, and Minions? Sure.
For starters, like, these other ones I don't even really recognize. You know, Trolls I'm aware of, but
aren't they, you know,
new
legacy type stuff?
Yeah, new stuff sucks, right?
They're like, you know, some things stand the test of time. Do your kids know Shrek?
They don't know Shrek. They know Minions, though.
Yeah.
Minions and the Despicable Me movies, for sure. Those are big players. But
I mean, Bambi was out when I was growing up, and I guess my mom was like, yeah, that was a big thing when I was growing up.
Yeah, I guess there's a difference, though, between watching it and building a theme park around it.
I mean, the Mickey Mouse, the whole thing is
but
built
nobody's
around something
focusing
that was
on
made
Mickey
in
Mouse
1920.
while you're at Disney World, are they?
I mean, wearing them ears, those are pretty big.
Yeah.
I think you have a bad point here.
I don't know. I would think to me they'd be looking
Like,
for
what
whatever.
are all the? In fact, I saw Kate Baldwin was telling me this morning that they have some new. It's like, what is it, Labubu?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the new float at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. To work it, you work in a little new.
Okay.
But most of the floats are probably the old, whatever has been up there for years.
The Disney, after a certain point, they don't go like 1940 Disney. That's a little hotter.
Is it a little racist?
Yeah, the Labubu, though, a couple months ago, a guy came to the den and gave us one quote for the show, and I wasn't really sure what to do with that other than just give it to my kid and use it as a do you know how much those things cost?
No.
Like, there's one she wants for Christmas that's over $100.
What is it?
It's a plushie. It's a status symbol. It's a Beanie Baby. That's exactly right.
So it's just because all the other kids have it?
Yeah.
I've dealt with that so much. It's weird because I have two kids, and one was always into the status thing, and then the other one would take generic everything, which is really weird.
Yeah, because, I mean, you think that you would be dictating whether or not they'd be that type of person or not. You're not. We've got a Guinness.
Turns out they're influenced quite a bit by their peers.
Yeah.
Way more than you.
A Guinness Book of World Records record was set in Wichita Falls, Blake.
Boy, what could this be?
There's a man named Raymond Hager.
Mm-hmm.
He's been driving city buses in Wichita Falls for 27 years.
Mm-hmm.
And at 95 years old, he is the world's oldest bus driver.
Okay. Yeah, this all checks out.
I don't think I'm wanting my kid on that bus.
That's all it takes to get into the Guinness Book of World Records now?
Yeah, you know, probably what it is like they realize he's been doing it a long time, and somebody at City Hall is like, I wonder if we could do a bit with this. It says he started driving at 14 and has driven larger vehicles most of his life, so he does have 80 years of experience, Dan.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's it.
It's like a fly could land in his mouth at any point, and he wouldn't know it.
Yeah, he planned to retire at 95, but he's still going.
Inflation?
Is this school bus?
No.
Because, yeah, there's
It's
no
a city
way
bus.
So there's a city bus system in Wichita Falls.
Is that surprising to you?
Yeah. Feels like a small town.
I don't know. I don't
Is there
know.
a grapevine bus system?
No.
The answer's no.
Well, but Wichita Falls is considerably bigger than that, right?
It is.
Is it?
Yes.
All right. Got a college.
We've got a couple of news reports today about this. Just means like the people at the Las Vegas Sands are talking just about their political fight right now against to legalize gambling in Texas, which doesn't feel any closer than it did 10 years ago when we first started talking about this, 5 years ago. And of course that was the plan when they bought this franchise. They've got over 100 lobbyists in Austin.
Wait, what is this about?
about the Las Vegas Sands trying to get gambling.
right, yeah.
Like they had like a press thing yesterday, and it didn't. They supported John Huffman in that one political race against Lee Wamsgans. He was the pro betting candidate. He didn't even beat her. So they've been taking L's left and right and left and right.
Good. Because, right, this hurts the
Well, that's kind of
Adelsons.
what I wanted to talk about is, like, I actually think
Like,
that
air quote hurt. It doesn't really hurt.
I'm in
billion.
favor of casino gambling being legalized just from a revenue standpoint. I don't think you should be able to do it on your phone. I think that's crazy. I don't think you should be able to advertise it. But casino gambling, you have to be on site to do. But I do wonder, though, if because of the Luka thing, that people will be like, yeah, I'd be okay with it, but I don't want these people having it.
Yeah.
Like, if this may actually cost them.
Good.
Well,
yeah.
I know.
It's not like that's a real hurting society that much if we don't have it. It's not like, this is...
It's more if you believe it can pay for, like, social programs, things like that.
Yeah, but I feel like economically, Texas has the funds to do that without casino gambling.
The problem is a lot of the times we have companies come here and we're like, it would be awesome if you came here. You don't have to pay taxes when you get here.
Uh-huh.
So we lose the base, but we get the... a rodeo has been canceled in Fort Worth. I know you had big plans to head out to the...
Rodeo's not a bad time.
I actually enjoy it.
Kid loved it.
I've been to one in like Wyoming. It was a national championship. My stepdad was a rodeo hand, like while he was a cop, I think.
What does that mean to be a hand?
Just to be more badass.
Yeah,
it's like just.
I think
it's
so.
not
Like
enough
just
to be a
burying
cop.
my dad in the grave.
Run up
like,
the score on
hey, I've got a
Chappie.
Harley. I'm a cop.
Oh,
I work in rodeo.
Your
I'm
ex works at
12 years younger than you.
UPS?
Get back to it, box boy.
Was he younger too? Your
yeah.
mom got a younger dude?
Yeah, way younger.
Nice. She knows what's up.
Poor Chappie.
Yeah, all he got was me. No, so the reason that they're doing this, there's an outbreak of equine herpes.
Oh no!
That has befell the rodeo.
What's equine? Is that pig? What's a pig?
Whoa!
What's an equine? Go on. Bull? Equine. Horse? That's a horse? Oh.
Have you ever heard of the sport equestrian?
Oh, okay, yeah. What's a pig?
Swine.
Okay, that's where I was a little mixed up.
And then maybe for...
What's bovine?
Cow.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of eins. Why is everything in an ein?
I don't know.
Bovine, equine. Canine.
So there's a...
Answer me.
Feline.
There's a statement put out...
There has to be some Latin
that I
root.
thought was really funny. So this is going to be like a bull riding format only. Anything regarding horses, they're not doing. There can be no horses in this event. But the statement from Cowtown Coliseum officials talks about their commitment to their employees and their contract folks that count on them for a paycheck, which is why they're still going to have an event, just not with the horses. But first and foremost, they said, our equine athletes' safety and health is of the utmost
Right, no,
importance.
they're in concussion protocol. There's a blue tent.
And how did they all get herpes? Like, I thought that the boning for horses was, like, extremely controlled.
Yeah.
Like, are they just having equine gangbangs and, one chick is passing around?
I'd be testing the stable guy. See if he's...
Yeah. If he's
been spreading it around.
What would the word for that be?
What's equinox? Why is that?
It's a place where hot chicks work out for like $200 a month. Don't you shake your head at me.
Was that a joke?
Yeah, of course.
I have a piece of news. that
Okay, wrap it up.
You might like. It's just kind of silly, but it was in the... what's that baseball writer I like? Craig Calcaterra?
Calcaterra, yeah.
Okay.
He's a definite why Hillary lost, but...
Oh, yeah. No, he's got a newsletter, and I subscribe to the free
wanna
one that comes out every Thursday.
Shove him in a locker.
He had a story. The headline was J.D. Vance is sent to prison. and is a 67-year-old man from Michigan named James Donald Vance. He goes by JD. He was arrested because he posted online about wanting to kill the other JD Vance and Trump and Trump's son. So he had posted that online. He's going to go to jail. His public defender, who was in charge of his case, wrote that Vance should receive probation instead because he's a first-time offender and he also has some serious physical and mental health issues. She attributed his mental health issues to abuse during childhood. She wrote that he was not properly toilet trained.
Okay, why are we just embarrassing this guy now?
Well, then she wrote, Mr. Vance still enjoys wearing diapers. He uses the alias Diaper JDV on social media. So if you search Diaper JDV,
I will.
Possible. I don't know if those are still active because he is now going to jail.
That's a smooth play by the lawyer, though, to just go all the way with it. Like, look, he's shitting his pants.
Yeah, like he enjoys.
He's diaper boy. He likes it.
But not only that.
You think this guy's sane?
And you say that's embarrassing.
Not him.
But his name on, yeah.
He likes it. You think this guy's sane? That's a really nice play.
Right.
There's your news.
The Dumb Zone.
That felt loud.
That's my bad.
Felt punchy.
Like
don't change yours.
and subscribe.
That was a good news.
Viewer mail birthdays and Today in History brought to you by fairlease.org. You can go buy a vehicle right now.
What, at some dealership in the rain? How am I going to do that?
Fairlease.org. Wherever you are right now, you can do some car shopping. You can even have it delivered to you wherever you are right now. Because Fairlease makes it easy. Very convenient.
They do. They're focused on you. And what that means, they're affiliated with the Credit Union of Texas. They cut out the middleman. You're going to get a better rate. It's a community bank. Fairlease is about giving back to the community and just making this as simple as possible. No headaches. If you're in a bad lease, maybe you entered into one during COVID, they can help you get out of that and into something a little more manageable. If you're in the commercial game and you got a fleet you need to bundle and save, you can do that as well with Fairlease. Fairlease.org is where you start that process. Click Request a Quote, and then how did you hear about us menu that pops up? Select the Dumb Zone right there for us at Fairlease.org. If you're looking to upgrade the vehicle, at least give them a shot at Fairlease.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So we have a few viewer mail birthdays today.
You guys about to order round 2 pies?
I would like to have round 1.
Yeah, I ordered one over here. I'm going to eat while you do your job.
I'm bringing Connie Rosso home tonight, as a matter of fact.
Fellas.
You don't have a free night, do you?
I have wife book club, both kids at my mom.
How does he does this all the time.
Usually I have to take care of both kids when it's one or the other. Either the wife or the kids are there. I rarely get the night off. What do we got tonight? It's week, isn't it?
Buffalo, Houston.
Oh.
That's tasty.
The Davis Mills Assance.
His long neck.
God, he does have an earthworm gym neck, man.
It's at Houston, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to drive down? See it?
What about, why don't we hop on that bullet train?
They just finished that. Yeah.
Didn't they claim eminent domain over a bunch of people, too?
Yeah, they kicked out all these olds from their farm.
Still didn't build it.
Yeah. Dan, Thursday is my birthday. I'm 34. Was that so hard? This is Luis from Athens. So he wants his birthday shout out. 34.
Athens could be Georgia, Texas, Greece.
How about Ohio?
Oh,
the home of the real OU. The Ohio University Bobcats. Hey, Dan. Wednesday, the birthday of ultimate good dude Spud Crowley. He is the drummer for an awesome local band called J. Isaiah Evans and the Boss Tweed.
I've heard of them.
It's a lot of words.
Spud's band is playing the Deep Ellum Block Party this weekend. We definitely need a Roast Twins review. Let 'em loose and grow it out. From day one, number 124, Nick Rash.
That's a good dude right there. I've smoked a cigarette with him. Also playing that Deep Ellum block party, our good friends at Oatmeal Pizza, which consists of Blind Josh and Christina Ray.
How's he going to get there?
It's chauffeur. He's the only person other than my wife that I have a shared location with. I've got his. I don't know if he's even got mine, but...
So if you are missing a sense, are you better at art, music? Like, didn't Beethoven have something like that going?
He's deaf.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not good at
music.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's
I can
just
see,
all your
I can
senses
hear.
are too spread out.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
Hello to the coolest
Mid-max.
Dallas podcast. We got to see you guys at the Denver show live, and we had a lot of beer before 11 a.m. My boyfriend Coleman turns 27 today. He is from Denton. He is a car mechanic. His leaders are Blake's stolen Jersey Mike sandwich and Jake's courage.
I didn't know.
What was that?
He stole a sandwich from C.D. Lamb.
Yeah,
on a
the
Cowboy
first
road
Cowboy.
trip.
Okay, all the other charters, everyone eats the same food. And so when I walk up and there's a Jersey Mike sandwich there, I took it, not knowing that that's only for the players.
No, the media gets orange slices.
So when Jalen Tolbert didn't have his ham and cheese, it was because I took it. Boy, I had an In-N-Out truck after the game. I forgot to ask Brandon about it. But just the whole truck, they were grilling hamburgers, and they had a fountain for your sodas. It was incredible. Never seen anything like it.
We're going to have burgers.
I was going to say, you may see something like it Sunday, courtesy of Connie Rosso and their catering arm.
I'll be eating Jerry Jones's food.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue to hype up the sponsor while we are on
I would rather
site.
have yours.
They will
I'm just saying.
They're coming to cook burgers Sunday.
Did not know that.
Anyway, this guy's name is Coleman.
They can do it all.
They really can.
He says,
like Arlington.
We got a picture with Jake at the show. It was awesome.
I bet it was, man. That sounds incredible.
That's from Victoria.
Oh, cool.
Anything else?
Well, no. I just remember this one guy had his wife with him.
Dear Uncle Dan of the Immaculate Ejaculate, please wish my cousin Tony a 63rd birthday. He lives in Tulsa and is a day one subscriber. He loves anything Blake does, Dan's riding lawnmower, and anyone who fills in for Jake.
Damn.
Never pod from HP.
That's a tough one.
And dear paleontologist of the Poon, November 20th is my 46th birthday. Venmo sent. My leaders are Dan's Book Club beach towel, Blake's stack of 1099s funding a Chuck E. Cheese season pass, Coach Jake and his team's end of season momentum. How did Coach Jake get his nickname? Request more airtime for Foodie CK side quests, as many of my own lame hobbies seem to align. What does he mean there? Like
coins, steak nuggets, reptiles.
Sword? You got a sword?
No, he has a gun.
Oh, got a lot of guns.
Can I make a...
Lazy Tug That Hog from Cole in Georgetown.
Lazy?
Can I make a potential...
So, not really into it.
You know how we've talked about, like, sword guy, reptile guy, kind of the same guy. It's oftentimes a white guy. And other various stereotypes. Like, aren't we in the age where we can just say this? I was at the pet store yesterday. And
why?
I think Asian dudes are really into fish and aquariums. And everybody here knows I'm right. Something about like the Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drifty type era, cool cars, and you have like dope stuff at your house. I think they have an above average like for cool aquariums.
Interesting.
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, please do.
Fairlease.org presents On This Day in History.
We do ferrets and stuff like that. Daughter wants a ferret bad.
Let's see. Oh, your daughter wants a ferret?
Don't do
it's
that.
calling her.
Don't do that.
Her ancestor. No, I know. I saw one rip a girl's earring out at the mall when I was a kid. Because you used to be able to buy them at the mall, you know?
Tell her about that. Today is Thursday, November 20th. On this day in 1923, American inventor Garrett Morgan patents the traffic signal design, adding a caution between stop and go, an important development in automobile safety.
Respect. That's.
Look up Garrett Morgan. You'll be very surprised.
A lot of inventions or innovations?
Yes. And?
Oh, he's a black guy.
Black guy,
From that era, that's incredible.
Absolutely, dude. On this day in 1974, Jeff Burrows wins the MVP. Texas Ranger. Jeff Burrows.
Is that thought of as like one of the weaker ones or what? You don't hear much about it.
Yeah, he hit 301 with 25 homers and 118 RBI.
Yeah.
This is the day in 1982. It's the legendary Cal Stanford end of game, where the University of California used 5 laterals to score a disputed winning touchdown on the last play of a game against Stanford, 25-20. And that's where the band was already out onto the field, running onto the field to celebrate the victory.
The band is on the field.
And the guy, the kick returner, actually ran through the band, like knocked someone down.
Mm-hmm.
And on this day in 2009, holding back tears, Oprah Winfrey told her studio audience that she is ending her talk show.
Wow.
In 2011.
Oh, that's right. I remember this.
No. I don't think you should get to do that.
No.
To announce, and then you're all teary-eyed.
And then you just come back on Monday.
You come back 700 more days.
Yeah, that was weird. Very self-important. I mean,
like,
it's kind of what Colbert's doing, right? Or is it already over? But he's getting
couple
fired.
Months out, but yeah, like that's an odd one, yeah, for sure. And today is November 20th. What do we have for November 20th, this day in Dumb Zone history?
We've only done one show on this day. It was back in 2023. And Jake came in and said his flag football team won the championship, but it was close. I realized you haven't talked about that in a while. Have you retired?
No, hell no. We have not played, and it's better to not play during the fall for me. But they all just want to get hammered and watch football on Sundays. I want to work, so it works out for.
Yeah, you used to play Sundays though.
Yeah, but they're just not into it for the fall anymore. So we are.
Oh, good.
We are back in action in February, and I am playing Sunday morning with a group of the listener invited me like 9 weeks ago, and it's been canceled every time. And finally, this Sunday we're playing. I'm back at it, baby.
Quarterback?
Am I?
Yeah.
With my throwing?
Yeah. You're improving? And then this was the Micah pre-workout game. Where he
drank too much C4. He raw dogged. I think he raw dogged C4. Like he was just dry scooping pre-workout. God, I miss him.
I'd just say let's do it just before a game. I've never done it. Let's try it before a game.
It would almost be like
would you maybe try it during practice
changing
once
your cleats?
First? Yeah.
The week of yeah.
It's former Cowboy Day for birthdays. Zach Martin, 35.
Zach Martin.
Tyler Biotish, 28. Cedric Wilson, 30.
Wow.
Joey Galloway, 54. And Tashard Choice, 41.
It's my everything. It's my nothing.
Joey Galloway traded, I believe, for 2 first-round picks, by the way.
Yep.
Back in the day. Elsewhere, Dabo Sweeney is 56.
We're going to make this program in the name, image, and likeness of Jesus Christ.
They're not out of the bowl hunt.
The bowl? Or the
just getting to any bowl.
Oh, this is what happens when you have a family member who works for a program. I remember this. I remember being
like, are you coming home for Christmas?
3
or
and 4
not?
around this time of year, and everybody's like, we might be able to get to Mobile.
No, and that's
maybe
so
Gasparilla Bowl.
Yep, I remember this.
I'm like, when are you coming home? Can we schedule a flight? Can't do it because she works for the team.
Yep.
And they had just come to her and asked. She works for the team, air quotes. She doesn't get paid, but she's a graduate student, and they're asking, is she going to be around for Christmas? And she told them she will if they need her. And I said, that's the way to do it.
But just think of how far you've fallen. That Clemson is experiencing the same thing that me and my family did when Joe was at Tulane in Conference USA.
Oh,
Can we get to the Sun Bowl?
If we beat Middle, we're in.
What about the Armed Forces Bowl?
And I believe they started the season in the top 10, right?
Of course they did.
Yeah, Klubnik.
Tarek Skubal.
Dan.
Tarek Skubal is 29. Looking into him this morning, 29th round draft pick. How about that?
And that's weird, too, because he's not, subtle.
He's the American League Cy Young winner the last 2 years in a row.
He's violent. He throws hard.
Carlos Boozer is 44.
His kids were playing today, or at least one of them.
Yeah.
Boozer?
Yeah. He has, the two. Does he have twins?
I think so.
Yeah, they're a foot or 6 or 7 inches apart. So they play different positions.
They play basketball?
Yeah.
Okay. Mark Gastineau is 69.
Oh, he ran up on Brett Favre recently.
What was it? Yeah, I remember him in the news.
It was the New York Sack Exchange documentary, and he was mad that Favre had let Michael Strahan sign him. And so he just approached him at a card show, really serial killer-like.
Oh, he got up. He went in Favre's face.
Favre's like, I don't know what the hell's going on here.
He's like, I
got welfare to fraud.
Enough problems here. Yeah. The break is explained here. Joe Biden is 83.
Go out to Connie Rosso, man. Hey, Jack. By the way, his son's gonna run for president one day, and
the one that was on crack and stuff.
Hell yeah. There's gonna be a point where it's kind of like with Trump, where it's like. People are like, that's actually, I know people who have that problem or do this or that. It's not weird.
If we need time to kill during a certain stream, we should go back through that Joe Biden with the Texas Rangers in the White House. That audio was great.
He just dying up there.
Remind me.
Well, the Rangers won the World Series and visited the White House, and Biden is trying to do improv. It's not going well. Pretending to know about baseball. It's awesome.
That sounds awesome. Let's see if I can find any clips.
Huh. I don't remember that at all, but obviously it had to happen. Let's see. Future is 42. You think that's his real name?
No, but I do think he really is Russell Wilson's son's dad. Russell Wilson's stepson's dad. Ciara has a baby with Future.
Oh, okay.
And they used to, opposing teams. Now, there's a lot of Future on everybody's pregame playlist, but, when the Seahawks would come to town or Broncos, nothing but Future in the pregame warm-up. Trolling.
Mike D is 60. That is from the Beastie Boys.
And me, Mike D.
Runner-up for Dumb Zone birthday of the day, Joel McHale, 54.
He contributed.
I was watching a Soup clip last night for some reason. And what an era.
Yeah.
The Soup was so great.
It was necessary.
The Soup was needed. I wish it was still out there. I would know more about pop culture if the Soup was still on. Because they would watch all those shows so you wouldn't have to. But you're like, what? Joel McHale, that's a big favorite. How could that not be the Dumb Zone birthday of the day? Well, that's because 13 years old today.
Wee Man.
Bentley is 13 today.
Wow. Nina Pham's dog is 13 years old today? Wow. That's 12 more than I tried to give it. When it was potentially infected with, I think it's equine Ebola.
That was, she did have Ebola.
Shout out Bentley.
Shout out Bentley.
Let's see if Nina wants to come out to a stream.
Last time I contacted her, she said she's not dating Joe anymore, and Joe is the big.
Yeah, but I want to get Nina in the divorce, though. Sorry, Joe. You hang around.
Joe could be listening right now. Do you think that would upset Joe if we had Nina? I guess we don't know the terms of the breakup. Perhaps it was initiated by Joe.
Right. When she gave him Ebola.
She never gave him Ebola. I know that for sure.
Do you tell her that like this won't be the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
I remember when, you can't be that upset
Right.
about the breakup.
Right.
I mean, you had like every one of your possessions burned.
Right.
Incinerated. Born on this day, now dead, William Painter. He invented the metal bottle cap with the crown.
It was like the thread.
Yeah, like he invented that.
Okay.
Did he contribute?
I think he probably did, but I also don't think he like retired wealthy.
Also born on this day, now dead, Robert F. Kennedy. The father of
the guy
RFK.
with the brain worm.
Right.
Remember when he strapped that whale on top of his car?
Oh, yeah.
That dead whale?
Yeah.
Everyone was like, what did you say? He's like, well, naturally, I had to strap it on top of my car.
I'm believing more and more there's never been a crazier time in politics, but I don't know. I've only seen this many.
Oh, we had a president get in a duel.
That's right. People used to duel. And also born on this day, now dead, Bob Einstein, who was Super Dave Osborne. And he was on Curb. Dead on this day, still dead, Generalissimo Francisco Franco.
Norm.
Through a chair.
No, but that's pretty good, though.
Frankie Francisco? Is that what we're going for there?
He threw that chair at that lady at the A's game.
Yeah, she was a big woman, too. She took it like a champ, but then...
Franco, though, was like a dictator when Hitler was a dictator.
And then was cooking until, like, Phi Slamma Jamma went on there.
Like 1975.
But yeah, he was around a long time.
He saw both two Godfathers.
Undefeated Dolphin season.
Yeah.
He made it.
But he was in meetings with Hitler and Mussolini.
Yeah.
And they're all sitting there like, we're going to rule the world forever, right, guys? And and they toast and everything.
And
then somehow he stayed.
Only Franco was able to see the release of Jimi Hendrix, his first album.
Light that guitar on fire.
Yeah.
He saw Jimi Hendrix's all albums, and he saw Jimmy die. He wept. He wept when Jimmy died. He walked out of one of his cabinet meetings, kind of dazed. Didn't Mike Reiner once say
yeah,
some kids just got up and walked out of school?
Yeah, it was
in a daze because
too
they had
impactful.
Heard Jimmy died. Anyway, also dead on this day, Jake Carpenter. He was the inventor of the modern day snowboard.
I thought that was Jake Burton, but okay.
I don't know. I probably got it wrong.
No. What is it? Modern day snowboard.
Right, that's
what were we fucking around with before?
Was there a dead ball era of snowboards?
Well, I don't know. Mine is lumpy. What do you think? Maybe make it flat or what?
That's what happened on this day in history.
We thank Cane Rosso for having us out here. We invite you to stop by any of the Cane Rossos around DFW or Zoli's.
Thunderbird
pies.
Some Detroit style.
And we thank Cane for being the official food sponsor of the game streams. Wire Will texted me. He's like, hey, you want me to bring some food this Sunday?
Gotcha. Say less, bud. We got Cane Rosso coming.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you to everyone who came out. Thank you also to Jacob Dedamore for being here today.
Hey, Daddy.
All right.
No closing remarks per policy, but thank you to Jay. Thank you to Cane Rosso. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Adios, mofo.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my videos.
Ebola, don't touch your friend, no touching, no eating something dangerous. Ebola, don't touch your friend, no kissing, no eating something dangerous. Ebola, don't touch your friend, no touching, no eating something dangerous. Ebola, don't touch your friend, no kissing, no eating something.
I wake up in the morning, I started hearing people them yelling.